Oh, he was just waiting. He was just waiting.
Waiting for what?
He was just waiting for him to pop up, huh?
Come on, man.
I told you that. I told you.
Come on, time, B.
Hey, Trap, I told you was just waiting for him to pop up.
Come on, time, B. I get my alert. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to call. You used to call me. You don't call me no more, okay? I see what
sometimes you used to be already there.
You used to call me. Where you at?
I know you was lurking around.
I actually had to start my computer over.
At least you came in okay this time. Not starting no bullshit.
Yeah, right. I don't know what that was last time. That 40?
40.
Don't get strike now. Don't get strike now, bitch.
How is his music?
I'm a hustler, not a robber. I'm in my
you got a verse from 40?
Only thing that can make me cry is an onion.
I didn't know you had a verse from 40. See, I don't be hearing everything.
Now you gotta stand over you while you're on the floor. Pull up with them Sig Sawyer Singapores. Get to the honeycomb and then they take a pour. Celebrate because they did their job and they scored. Bitch!
This is the only place they're gonna find that verse at right now. It's right here.
No, I know he know better than doing that right there.
That's the only place they'll find that verse.
Hard,
yeah,
ain't never
no, the whole
you got a
is
verse
hard.
from 40.
The whole song is hard now.
Who was that with? That's 110?
Richie Rich.
Hey, yo, bro, you gonna be putting songs on there up until the release date, B.
Ain't that real Kanye of me?
Yeah, that is some Kanye shit right there. I thought, yo, King, I thought he was finished 3 months ago, B.
That man got about 5 albums going.
I know.
Putting together.
Bat. That's how the beat slap. Lay you flat.
Wow.
I put featuring Uncle Earl.
I just seen the title. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. They really did that?
Yeah.
Hold on, we wait till we get to that. That's crazy.
You know what's funny? Soon as I started, I was in such a good mood, right? But then I got into a bad mood because I saw Adam talking about what was going on, and he accused. I know, but I gotta say it because it's on my mind. And he was like, "Why do everybody got to ride with Kendrick in the battle?" And I'm like, you know why he didn't understand that? You understand why he didn't understand why, like, we roll with Kendrick in a battle?
Because the main thing of what the battle was all about, it was culture versus bullshit, man.
He don't, but you understand why he didn't get it, and it was like, I see it, and it's crazy because I would explain. I'm like, Adam, it's a cultural thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a cultural thing, like, right? We not all just from LA. We just don't all live on the West. Like, we are a part of one culture. Like, I understand we have our collisions and all of that, but we're a part of one culture. You know what I mean? And just listening to him say that, and he was just like, well, you know, if I like this rapper, and it's like, because there's nothing. Which is a great conversation to start where we going in the conversation, right? Because this is perfect for this Tyga thing. But before I get to that, first off, I want to say happy anniversary to the Control verse.
All right.
Okay.
Happy anniversary to the Control verse. It's 13 years ago. The Control verse, one fucking verse. That's why I say, like, top 10 verses, like, that has to be one of the top 10 greatest rap verses of my life.
I'm to think about that right now, right? Makes you think about, has anybody like stopped the culture as much as Kendrick has, though?
Which is odd, right? I'm counting twice.
He might hold that.
I'm counting twice, right? Where there were moments where everything just stopped because of a verse. That's why I say I put it in the top 5. And you know, Dot is not in my top 5 favorite rappers. You know what I mean? Like,
what other times have like hip hop been like stopped? Like, all right, so we're gonna say Like That. We're gonna say Control.
That's what I'm saying. Those two.
What else? Has Hove had a moment like that? Hove Takeover.
Y'all think
Well, I
that?
think that's
Y'all
the
think that
whole
shit on the
song.
stage? Y'all think that shit on the stage he just did recently was like that?
Right. You're
No,
right.
but I mean, that's
That
one
Roots
of
taking
those.
it.
That's one of those moments. But it's not necessarily. You know what? For Jay-Z.
Ether.
But that's a whole song.
Whole song. You saying a verse? You saying a verse just
Yeah,
does
like
it.
I'm thinking about like a verse. Like there's somebody I'm thinking about. I think Jay got a moment. I'm just trying to remember exactly which time it was, where it was just one verse and it was on something. But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's funny how one verse can fuck up the game. For the 4.0, you better get you. I mean, that's a song though. That's a song though.
Yeah.
That's a song.
That's true. Inspector Deck's opening verse to
Oh
Triumph.
yeah.
Andre 3000's verse on.
Oh yeah.
International players.
Yeah, national players.
Yeah. Andre 3000's verse on Elevators.
Oh yeah, y'all listened to the other day. I listened to that shit yesterday. Actually, that verse was so
That
crazy.
verse was saucy.
I'm mad Glasses brought that up because I got probably some opinion that niggas gonna hate. That verse on Elevators better than Players Anthem to me.
I'm not mad at that.
That beat for the way he built that beat up on Players Anthem was just like.
I mean, that verse was tight, but that one on Elevators was better to me.
Elevator was crazy. He gave the address out.
That shit was fire.
He said, "We make the crowd move, but we ain't getting no." It was going crazy.
Yeah. So that's my respect for Andre. Like, I would never rank Andre as a top.
Andre got a couple of them though.
But that's what I'm saying. He got two that I'm sure of. Two where I was like, shit.
He got that the remix joint. The remix one. Damn, what's the remix one? LT. Some of which one it's the remix, when they were doing the finger snapping shit down in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that. He definitely got Dope 16, but I'm saying those two are like
stop the shit. Yeah.
Like where are you putting Eminem verse on Renegade?
That's one of those verses.
Okay.
That's one of those verses for sure.
That might go more into the song though.
No, but he got one verse. It is.
You only got one verse?
Yeah, he only got one verse on there.
No, he don't. He got two verses on there.
He got two verses on Renegade? Wait,
yeah.
Whose song is Renegade? Renegade. See, the thing about that, Renegade was Eminem's song first. It was with Voice 5'9". Then the Hove heard it. Hove did his whole thing and said, "I need that song." And took the song and took voice off.
Is this one verse? Or is it two verses? It is two verses.
It's two verses. Yeah.
It's two verses.
Okay. All right, Trap.
Two verses. Yeah.
One verse.
Both of them had two verses.
One verse was better though.
Yeah, one verse was crazy. But still, like to the way you saying the Kendrick verses, them verses.
Because they just one verse. Yeah. It's one verse.
And it really stopped.
Definitely the Andre 3000. Andre 3000, Elevators, and International Players Anthem.
What makes Kendrick verse stand out so much is the controversy that comes along with the verses.
Which is odd because I don't get why there would be such controversy.
Because it went back into the roots of hip hop. It went back into the roots. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me.
I feel like
but even when you say that's not necessary, like yes, that's the roots, but it's not the roots. Like, and I've heard people do that before and not make that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I feel like we had got into such a subliminal area in hip hop, though. There's a lot of subs. I think he just came out and said names, said this. And I think we both get that. We all get that he wasn't like dissing these people.
Scarface on Jay-Z song. This Can't Be Life.
Mm-hmm. I was fire verse. It's funny because I was sitting here trying to think of a Scarface verse. This can't be like it. I was sitting there like
it was one
Scarface
to me
something.
As a diehard Scarface fan. When you start seeing everybody else start noticing Scarface, that's how I knew it was something. Because I was super into Scarface, and when everybody else started rapping that verse, I was like, "Oh, they know it's real." You know what I mean? They knew it was real.
Hey, what about and this is like he ain't really blew up. I remember when everybody heard his verse on that song, they was like, "Who is that dude? What's my Duke Corey Gunn's son?" Remember he had that verse
on a 6 foot 7 foot. Talking about Corey
6 foot 7 foot.
That was a good verse.
Yeah, it was a good verse.
Everybody started talking about, like, who is this dude?
Yeah.
Who is that dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, Corey went
but
crazy.
that was more to me. That was more like
Corey,
his live at the barbecue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like when you was like, who the fuck is this? Because that's how dope he was.
He might be one of the
Peter
biggest what
Guns.
ifs.
I'm gonna say Peter Guns.
Peter Guns.
Peter was dope. So those verses definitely go to mind. 2 Andre verses. It's crazy. 2 Kendrick verses. Like I'm really thinking about my time of hip hop. I'm like, damn, I really never saw nothing quite like this. Like I've saw it before, but not like because the internet changes the dynamic of how much you can see people talking about something.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, don't get me wrong. You go in a barbershop and everybody's talking about the Control verse. I remember that in real time and different people talking about it. But man, it just seemed like everybody knew. When I heard the verse, I was like, what's so big of a deal about this verse? Like he was just, it was dope. He was talking about being the best. They was like outraged.
That nigga was just really naming names though.
They was outraged. They was so motherfucking outraged. They couldn't motherfucking, you know what I mean? They was outraged. For sure, Andre 3000, because I remember the elevator verse. Like as somebody early in the Outkast, that's when people really knew that Andre could rap. They was like, oh shit.
Even though if you really listen to Andre back in the day, you already knew Andre could.
Well, both of them rap.
Yeah, but it's funny because I think what's his face might be the better. Big Boy might be better. Than
I think so too.
Yeah,
like
I
as
like
far
Big
as
Bird's
even the
pop.
consistency of all that, but Andre just moments.
He did have moments.
He's fucking
He got them
like
moments.
that elevator verse moment was fucking insane, bro. I just Jesus Christ.
Because I got another unpopular opinion. Hey, on a double album, Big Boys is better than me, man. Like,
I mean, if you're looking for hip hop, because what he did on that Love Below was just like it wasn't.
Love Below was fire too. I love Love Below. I loved it.
Fire.
I always, y'all know how I feel about that fucking
speaker box.
I liked Hey Ya in Real Time, but I always thought it was overrated. Like it was just a bad Beatles song. Well, it was a good Beatles song actually, because most of the Beatles songs.
It's about AI.
Yeah, Hey Ya.
Hey Ya.
Hey Ya was my joint.
What is?
Nah, that was not my joint.
That was my
Hey,
joint.
when it first came out though,
I thought it was a good song. Like I got it.
Shake it,
Part of it was dope.
shake it like a
You know what
Polo
made it
Boy
dope when I first
picture.
heard it?
I had to tell my mom, stop shaking that.
You know what made it dope when I first heard it? What I thought, like, for somebody to be as dope of an MC to be able to make that kind of song. That's Now as judging it just as a song is like whatever.
It's funny that G said that because I was confused. I was confused when Andre did that shit.
I hate that shit. You know what to do. In real time, I was like, this is dope because he made it. But now it's like just judging it as a pop song is like,
yo, you know what my dream album right now to hear would be to hear?
What?
Would be CeeLo and Andre 3000 linking up and doing an album together, B.
Hell no, Trap.
Yes.
No.
That should be artistry right there.
No, it should be CeeLo, Andre, and Zero.
That'll be fire too.
I think Zero make it better.
Yeah.
Zero makes fucking.
But Andre and CeeLo together,
Zero and Andre.
Trap, you about to hear some weird
some shit.
It might be weird.
It might be weird.
Full of a dice, bro. I'm gonna be sitting there like, please be good.
Yo, Saint Elsewhere, one of my favorite albums, B. Saint Elsewhere with Danger Mouse and CeeLo. The album's amazing, B.
Yeah.
Word. The album's amazing. Yeah, I have to hear them two linking up and doing an album together. Word.
You know what to do.
It's funny because when I first heard Love Below, I was like, I felt like how everybody felt of when Drake used to sing. Like, man, that's a hit, but you rap so good though. Like that's why I kept thinking in my head, like, Andre, you rap so good. Why you doing this shit? Then I kept listening to it. I was like, this shit is fire.
You know what to do.
This shit is fire.
Yeah.
Hey,
I said, give us some rapping, Andre, please.
Yeah, nah, I would like an album with Zero. Zero, Andre and motherfucking Zero, Andre and motherfucking
And CeeLo.
CeeLo.
Nah,
I would like to hear that.
I want to see because all them niggas is kind of like the. I want to see Starface and CeeLo do a whole.
Because I think Zero would anchor it down in the streets in a different way. Because CeeLo is dope in street.
Mm-hmm.
Zero would just anchor it down with this dope, deep soul. I would be
City
crazy.
Dawn. Yeah, see Zero dope. Zero dope.
Anyway, so yeah, back to the Control verse. I just thought that was that is one of those moments. Everybody kept talking about it, bro. They just kept talking about it. And I was like, damn. And I was like, yeah, this is dope. But Jesus Christ, this has got all these people sick. I remember, like I said, just hearing people talk about it and complain about it and being upset and feelings hurt.
Nah, I think the dope shit. No, Trap. I think the dope shit about that Control verse was niggas was coming out mad that they didn't get their
They didn't get mentioned.
Like, why you didn't say me?
But that was later, bro. That was
Yeah.
later. Like at first, it was real phone calls, Trap.
Yeah.
Nick, real phone calls. I was around for something like, why are they tripping like that?
Have you ever seen niggas start making diss songs because they didn't get dissed? Like, it was niggas making songs because they wasn't on Control.
To me, that's a real hip hop energy. How dare you not mention me?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Like, how dare you
not
King
mention
Los went crazy. Joel Ortiz went crazy because they didn't get mentioned.
Yeah,
Los
niggas
went
like,
crazy.
you
They
did-
didn't
how
get
You
dare
mentioned.
want to be better than them? What about me? I'm somebody.
Right.
That shit was dope.
Yeah, it
No
was
Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. on the East Coast time. It's happening. What's going on with y'all? Hopefully, we getting y'all through y'all lunch break. You eating your vittles,
Vittles.
your zooms, and whams.
What the hell?
You know what I'm saying? All of the above. We gonna feed your mind that good soul food for thought. Go on, click that like button on YouTube, Twitter, retweet this link, Facebook, share this post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. New podcast dropping today, right now. Make sure you check that thing out as once we hop off here. You can listen to the No Ceilings podcast on iHeart Podcast, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. And we go with this thing cracking. Shout out to our sponsor, Meals by Manny. Meals by Manny.
Meals by
Manny.
That's why you're supposed to have King do that, man. For real, for real.
Who's our sponsor, man?
Chop it all up.
Manny.com.
Meals by Manny.
Nigga chopped and screwed this shit.
Wow. Went crazy on Manny's this thing.
Nigga say Manny.
Crazy on Manny's this thing.
You know, y'all niggas know it start with M.
You know what it is.
Okay, so we gonna get the shit cracking.
Uncle alert.
No. So I saw this morning. I thought it was funny because I saw this morning Tyga was
Oh shit.
Pitchfork rated Tyga's Starface album a 0.0.
Oh man. That's rough.
A 0.0.
It's tough.
They rated it a 0.0.
Tough.
And I read the whole article.
This nigga G read the whole article. Didn't listen to
I
one
read the
Tyga
whole
song.
article. I read the
That's
whole
where
article.
he at with his life. I read
the article because it was a very interesting article. I'm trying to find the author's name. Forgive me. I had put the author's name right here. Drew Millard. Drew Millard is his name. Shout out to Drew Millard. It was a well-crafted article.
Okay.
And as I read the article, right, I was like, damn. And to me, to make a long story short, most of it came from him feeling like it's one thing to like pop music. It's another thing to question the intentionality of it.
Okay.
You know, like I think he took a lot of shit because of people thought how much effort he put into what he was doing.
So he felt like he didn't put the right amount of effort into it.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that.
Right. And that was his thought. And then I got into my group chat with the homies and they felt like it was a question about how much intentionality. I'm sorry. Everybody texted me saying Ack is playing the interview that I did with Kev on the show talking shit. I understand. So I just sent a link and told him to call in. Somebody tell Ack to call in. Tell him to call the line. But anyway, I listened to the whole album. I thought the album wasn't that bad. I mean, it just sounded like
Oh, wait, whoa.
Yeah.
Trap, wait a minute. Did you hear this shit?
What?
That nigga say he listened to the whole album.
I heard that.
What's wrong? What you talking about? What's wrong with that?
Listen to an AI album before you listen to the Cole album.
Because I was like, G ain't gonna listen to this shit.
I did listen to it. Why would I not listen
I
to
know. Why would you not? Yeah,
you listen to an AI album before you listen to J. Cole album.
Yeah, but again,
he confused on why we think why I'm surprised.
No, like
I wouldn't listen.
I'm saying it sounds like most synth pop albums.
Okay.
Right? It's like Cruel Summer, same album.
Well, what made you listen to the shit?
Because I knew
about it without
was
listening
talk
to
about it. Well, yeah, I have to talk about the music to be able to talk about it. Like,
what the fuck is going? Hey,
why
am I seeing growth? Is this growth?
This is not
day by
growth.
day.
Okay,
Day by
okay.
day.
Fuck it. Whatever we gotta call it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to
funny,
call it.
man. The conversation of nuance.
Okay, nuance. Go.
The reason I'm not listen. The reason is not the reason I'm not listening to Iceman is not because Drake is not a talent. It's because I think it's culturally untrue.
Okay, let me ask you. But there's been other people like
let me keep going.
Okay, go ahead.
The reason I don't listen to J. Cole shit is because I feel like it's culturally light.
Okay.
But it's advertised as hip hop.
Okay.
Right? I got you.
Okay.
Now, this record is conceived and spoken to be as a pop album.
I wasn't gonna bring up either one of them because I understand your reasoning for them. I'm talking about what about when we was talking about K. Dot's little cousin?
I just haven't made the time. That's all. It's not
that. You ain't listening to what's name album yet?
No, that's why I ain't talking about it. No.
I ain't know that.
I'm just
the Tyga album is 30 minutes. It's an EP.
It is. You're right. It is very short. It's a very easy listen. But I'm just saying, G, this is interesting.
But I've listened to albums. Why is it interesting?
You don't really listen to new music.
I've listened to tons of new music.
It's interesting to me because it's not Etta James, and you gave it the time of day and was like, all right, let me listen to Tyga. I'm just saying it's dope. I think it's dope, man. That's all I'm saying.
It's not I Want You by Marvin Gaye,
Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's lazy that y'all feel like I don't listen to albums.
I get that compliment.
You don't listen to new music. New music, you don't listen to new music. But I can understand. I can understand why you don't listen to new music. You know what I'm saying? Because at times I find myself going in the box, but I don't listen to new music sometimes too, though, especially when I'm in a creative mode. But
I've listened to tons of new albums.
This is the most G thing ever. You give him a compliment, he dish you.
What's the newest?
Y'all.
Aside from that, what's the newest album you listen to aside from the Tyga album?
Exactly.
I listened to the last album. What was the I listened to EJ's last project.
Oh, is that him?
I listened to EJ's last project. Good morning. Or afternoon.
Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning, y'all. This
What up? Good morning.
From Chicago, just giving y'all a call. I wanted to say, Trap, you were very, very correct about Cole's performance. I took my 15-year-old. Me and her dad took her to the show yesterday. It was so cool to watch my baby rap along to every song like she was alive or conscious to the music when it was coming out. It was so dope. It was a one-man show.
Yeah.
It was so surprising because I don't like most rap concerts because it's no fun. It's one dude or too many dudes on a stage not doing much, but it was very interactive. He's very talented. He is not culturally light. I think this last album, you should listen to G for your very point. He finally delved into where he's from and what inspired him to love hip hop in the first place. So it was just great. I loved his explanation for the songs, all that good stuff. I just wanted to call to say that.
No, she's right.
You guys are not doing a good job of explaining. What do
She's
you know?
Right.
Oh my God.
What do you know more about? Tell me something special that you learned about where you're from. Fayetteville.
So like the whole idea of so the most like I guess like poppin' songs off of the album is
not the
Petey Pablo song.
Because that's
Petey Pablo
song.
Song.
If you make a good record, I'm saying, tell me something you learned culturally about Fayetteville.
But culturally about Fayetteville, what I learned is 2 6 niggas be wild. Okay.
I told the same thing. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I said the same thing.
This is why I'm not. This is why I'm not.
Wow. 2 6 niggas wild.
I'm being funny. But outside of that, I did learn that there was like this whole group that, kind of inspired him and like helped move him through like hip hop in Fayetteville in order for him to even get to the point where he got to New York. And we got introduced to some of those artists as his openers. So now we have new people to go and to listen to. And I've always loved Dreamville. So Boston
you didn't actually say just about anything.
Listen, man, she's in a great show. She's in, don't piss on her. She's in a great show, bitch.
I'm not mad. I'm not. Listen,
Like-
this is why people think I don't fuck with him, because I'll say something that's culturally light, and then y'all are validated in listening to the double albums. You didn't say any. I'm not knocking it. Some people listen
But
to
I already
music
knew
just
about
for music.
Fayetteville culturally. Well, I already knew about Fayetteville culturally from his music anyway, because I've always understood Fayetteville is not Chicago. Fayetteville is not Compton. It's an itty bitty city. It's a small place. But what I did know of him is that they still experience everything that I experienced in Chicago. He's still a black man, always has identified as one, and he's able to identify like the hurt that he felt about not liking or wanting to come home when he really did get on, because home wasn't evolving with him the way he was evolving. And through the album, or that first side track, you understand different stories about, him losing homeboys, him disconnecting with homeboys. And then when he finally realizes that he has more of a responsibility to his neighbor, instead of being pissed off at where he comes from, he has more responsibility to his home than that. So I did learn a lot.
Well said.
And you should just give it a good listen. But I called to tell y'all
know she didn't say
that it was a great.
No, not Queen. Forgive me. Not you didn't say anything, but you didn't listen. I think Cole is a fantastic artist, a fantastic record maker. I think when I listen to his representation of we, it's just light. Like he doesn't identify with those people. And to me, that's what culture is all about.
Do you see he's just what is it that you see?
Nothing. Versus... I don't see nothing. I think he's a fantastic record maker. I think he makes a great record. I think he does a great job of making good music. I think he tells his personal experience. I think his we has always been too light for me. Like his we, like
maybe that's why you should give it a listen. That way you can understand.
No, I don't just want to hear good music.
If anything is gonna take an hour out of your life.
I could do. There's Marvin Gaye albums that I haven't listened to.
You see.
Queen. I'm gonna tell you right now, Queen.
I'm gonna go eat my goo-goos and wham-whams. Y'all have a
Queen, you did a great job. You did a great job. She can't just call in and say she enjoyed the J. Cole concert.
I'm not, but y'all didn't hear her when she said to me, she was like, CG, this is why you need to listen to it. I'm like, I really didn't get into it because I just thought it was culturally light.
She just couldn't call in. I enjoyed the
call. Thank you, Queen. I'm glad you appreciate it like I appreciated the show. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
I'm not arguing with y'all that he makes great records or his show is not great. That's not an argument. She's saying why I didn't listen to it. And I'm like, I didn't really listen to it for these reasons. No, I believe everything she's saying, right? But I'm just saying she didn't say anything about what I'm saying. She had great points of why she enjoys music or why she enjoyed the concert. I think that's dope. And that's dope. He's doing good. He don't need my fucking fandom. But back to the Tyga record. So I listened to the 30 minutes of music and I thought it was a pop idea. Good afternoon.
It's some music.
Hey, it's Chris from Brooklyn.
Chris, what up? What up, BK? What's happening, dog?
I'm chilling, man. I just heard you heard Tyga's new album. You listen to Jack Harlow's yet?
No.
Yo.
No, hold on, Chris. Let me
all right, brother. All right, Chris calling.
Good afternoon.
Yo, what's the deal?
What's happening?
Hey, this Jim.
Jim, what's the deal?
What up, Jim?
Hey, trap on my Koofy category.
Oh my God, Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy!
Yo,
Jim, you got 45 seconds, Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Damn, you gave her.
No, I'm just saying. If you go 45 minutes without dissing trap, we good. I mean 45 seconds. If you got 45 seconds without dissing trap, you good.
All right. This ain't about trap. I'm gonna just stick to the subject.
All right.
Yeah, I'm with G, man. Like he said a bunch of nothing. Y'all still ain't explained nothing that he brings in culturally. He kept talking about him individually and his individual experience. 2-6 niggas wild ain't saying shit. That's just a hook. That don't mean nothing to nobody. Again, what car did he drive? What like sneakers? Chicago, they call him G Fazos, Air Force Ones. They call him Dookies in St. Louis. What do they call these things in Fayetteville? What did he bring
Toyotas
to the game? Like Nelly brought something from St. Louis. Mike Jones brought something from Houston, so on and so forth. Y'all know what G talking about.
But
he hasn't brought nothing.
Jim, do you feel like we beating a dead horse? I mean, we get it. We got it. Y'all done made these points 100 times. It's cool. We get it. He's not culturally. He's culturally shallow. All right, we got it.
He's no different from what's my man named Jack Harlow. It's the same shit.
Oh,
Jack Harlow today, man.
Jack Harlow now.
Why are we getting so many mentions of Jack Harlow today? Yeah,
Harlow's a white man.
Is it his birthday?
That's my point.
Yeah,
he's a white man in blackface. You think J. Cole is a white man in blackface?
No, J. Cole is a white man with melanated skin.
Oh, so you call him a white man in blackface?
Wow.
100%. He's a white man.
Wow.
All right, Jim, you are crazy, man.
Wow, Jim.
How am I crazy? When I said Drake was a white man, everybody looked at me like I was crazy.
Jimmy.
And then now look, what is he doing? He doing white people shit.
Well, I think you have a little more of a lane to call Drake a white man.
Why? What's the difference?
Oh, he's from Canada, dude.
They got black people in Canada.
I mean, but they don't make them like they make them in America.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I don't believe it.
No, they don't. I might have to agree with him on that.
Thank you, Jim.
Both of y'all wrong.
But even still, they don't make white people like they do here in North Carolina like they do in Canada. It ain't no different. You know, remember when you asked what happened to black people? And I responded, we don't even know who black and who not.
Well, part of it is because black is not necessarily what everybody think it is. That's a whole nother thing.
Wait, say that again, G? I didn't hear you.
I said black is a little bit more. We was talking about this earlier. Like if we talked about Rastafarian, we wouldn't call that black culture. We'd call that Jamaican culture. Like if we
100%.
talked about certain foods and dishes. I'm on you, Jill. Let me get
yeah. Oh, man, thank you. I'm about to say
good afternoon.
Dinner in it now.
Good afternoon. How y'all doing? This is Wednesday.
Hey,
Wednesday Adams. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to call and let Glasses know that it is a sin that you have not listened to Baby King's album, and Kendrick is your friend and brother, and his album is only like 33 minutes.
I just haven't had the time just yet. I'll get to it.
Yeah, listen to Tyga.
I just barely listen to Tyga's album.
Yeah, listen to that Tyga first.
That's all. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
All right.
All right, Wednesday on a Wednesday.
Look, to the point that I'm saying is, so I listened to the album, which I've listened to new albums, which is crazy. And I thought the album was just kind of like a regular synth pop album made in 2026. Okay. You know what I mean? With conventional themes of synth pop. Okay. Long story short, after reading this article, what I think I realized is the argument is it wasn't believable. Right, because most people feel like the album is completely AI. I'm sure AI was used in making of it. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff.
For sure, AI heavy
has something to do with it, right?
You real quick. You know what's so crazy?
But it ain't like pop music. It ain't like pop music got the greatest depth in the first place.
So you know what's so wild about them doing these albums? Well, the Phoenix Flexing doing that song, and then Tyga doing these albums. People have been doing these synth pop albums without AI. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez did one. The Prom album that he did.
But I don't think
it's the same vibe. And it wasn't no AI. Yeah.
But I think the problem is even saying it's AI means what? Like it's not like it's more depth.
It means you put the prompts in and said, listen,
I think that's a complete idea, right? But I don't think that's the point. I'm saying since when did synth pop have this depth of feel?
Oh no, you ain't supposed to.
Right? So it's like when I'm listening to it, I just listen to it. I'm like I'm listening to, Bananarama.
Let me ask you a question. When you first listened, because I listened to it too, because I didn't think you was gonna listen to it. So now I feel bad. I want my 30 minutes back. But not saying it like that either, because when I first listened to it, did you feel a sense of nostalgia at all? Like when you
Sure. I heard what was happening.
Okay. So that's what I kind of felt, G. When I first started listening to it, I got a little nostalgic vibe. I was like, okay. But then I kept listening to it and I could see. I don't think it's a 0 out of 0, nothing like that. But I do kind of see what some people gripes might be. Because when I first listened to it, I kind of felt like the first time I heard Fall Out Boy. I don't know, y'all probably never heard Fall Out Boy. They came out like 2003, 2000. Like when I first seen Fall Out Boy and I seen the video for Dance Dance, I thought about 1985. I started thinking about movies like fucking First Bitten. Anybody seen First Bitten? Okay, anyway, fuck it.
I think I did see it. That's the vampire movie, right?
Yeah, it's with Jim Carrey in it. Jim Carrey. I started thinking about First Bitten when I seen that, and it took me back there. And I'm thinking, and when I saw Tyga, I was like, this kind of gave me that type of vibe. But then I kept listening to it, and I'm like, I see what it's lacking. It's lacking personality because it's AI. It don't have. It's not a person.
Well, I think that's an assumption.
I'm telling you, G, when I listen to Fall Out Boy, I'm like, I feel the personality in that music. I'm like, okay, I feel. But then I listen to this shit, I'm like, I could see how it could be what it was going for, but the personality is lacking.
Well, I
think, but G, okay, because you told me this shit. You told me this shit about Tyga, and I 100% agree with you. Tyga is a hit maker. Like Tyga,
he's a record maker.
Yeah, he's a record maker. When he makes records and them motherfuckers be hits. And I think when you use AI, it might be taken away from his best quality that he has with music, like him.
I don't think we. Okay, so we got to rewind.
Okay,
a lot of this is the assumption, right? It's the assumption of what's happening, right? We're assuming that he prompted these songs and these songs came out. Okay. I pretty much would bet everything that's not quite the process. Now, I'm not saying I don't think he prompted some songs, but I do think some of these songs are rooted in ideas that he have, and it's much more than prompting. No, it's not a shout out to Reed. Reed said Tyga from the West, so G about to defend him.
Oh wow. Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
No.
This is from the West too. Tyga's from the West. Good one, y'all. Good one.
Yeah, but y'all don't think that's like just lazy instead of y'all like the whole time I've been trying to make a point, y'all ain't let me speak still.
I really want to say something once you're done with that though. Go ahead.
Go ahead, say it.
All right. No, what I'm gonna say is,
it's called Once Bitten.
Bravo to Pitchfork for giving him a 0.0 right there, because that is showing that this AI shit will not be tolerated, yo. We will not be judging AI music and saying and putting it up against human music right there. So if you present AI music, you are automatically getting a 0. That's it right there. Bravo to Pitchfork again.
I mean, like black people present.
No. Anybody. Now we gotta see. Now we gotta see if
How would you know?
How would you know what?
Because I'm sure some of these white songs. I can actually start running down a list of some of Trap's favorite. I can run down a list of some of Coach's favorite that I would believe is AI.
What?
Anyway, AI music.
Hey, let me ask you this. So what kind of stock do? Okay, 1.6 Childish Gambino Camp. 6.5 Clips, Let God Sort Them Out. 6.6 GNX. 8.7 Cardi B, and this is no knock on any of the young ladies I'm about to talk about, because if you think it's 8.7, it's cool, but 8.7 Invasion for Cardi B. 8.0 for Sexy Red, Hood Hottest Princess. I mean, Ice Spice Y2K got a 7.6. Like, do we take a lot of stock in what Pitchfork is even saying? Like,
listen,
and let me say this: I'm not knocking any of these young ladies, because if all I'm saying is if they are 7.6 and higher, GNX got to be up in that area, right? Let God Sort Them Out got to be in that. Somebody they not Camp is. I don't know if y'all heard Camp Childish Gambino. That's a good fire album.
Camp was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't a 1.6. No. So this 0.0, we even taking that shit seriously?
Listen,
well, I don't think it's about the 0.0.
Okay,
that wasn't my thought. Go ahead, Trap.
I'm just saying, I'm like I think now that they did this right now, they kind of might have added. I don't want to use that word.
I'm sure they not.
Wait, Trap, you about to give them some credibility now?
Yo, listen, bro, they not tolerating that shit. That's I gotta give them. I
think I'm gonna tell you why. This is a good point, and this is why I want. This is kind of my thought of this whole conversation. One is that's just cap Trap, because some of that Jack Harlow shit is AI. That's another thing. But you wouldn't know that, because again, you gonna treat white people special. That's just what you do.
How was it?
I know, because Lord knows these has got to be the first. Lord knows the two. Hold on, I got you though. Because Lord knows the first two people. Lord knows the first two people in the music industry to use AI is two Negroes. But keep going, because I'm gonna get to the point. I got you right now. I got you because I ain't never heard you say this about nobody else, but I got you. So I'm gonna tell you why you're so certain this is AI. This is so certain this is AI because the problem is how Tyga has been consumed. Tyga's always been a pop artist. Yes. Tyga started his career with coconut juice, right? Coconut mixed along with the coconut, right? That was him trying to be who he wanted to be musically. The world wouldn't take it from him. They forced him to look more like us. So then
Schoolboy was over there with him too.
No, they was all with Gator. So they forced. So what happened is the only way you would digest him was if he was acting like one of us. So I'm not, it's not about do I think Tyga is a hit maker. Tyga's a record maker, right? So record makers, what they do is, like Drake's a record maker. Like certain people are record makers. They follow the current trend of what's doing well or has a cultural significance, and then they make their versions of it. That's the cornerstone of record. Michael Jackson's a record maker, right? It's the same thing with Billie Jean. Billie Jean is just knocked off version of motherfucking I Can't Go For That. You know what I mean? Don't Stop Till You Get Enough is a knocked out. But of course, Michael Jackson did it, so that's cool. But again, I'm not. It's not slander. How is it slander?
I'm just saying, you said fuck.
I know, because he's above reproach, and you can't say the truth about all record makers.
Fuck Michael, like you said. Fuck Jack.
Again,
fuck
let me get to the point.
Go
The
ahead.
point that I'm saying is, so the first two people to use AI in the music business, putting out records, you believe is Phoenix Flexing and Tyga. That's just ridiculous. The reason it works that way is because you're convinced of who they are based off of what they've been doing and what they look like.
So do you think
I
other?
understand.
Do you okay? So do you have any examples of people that you think might use AI?
He's saying that if we get presented with the artist with no background of not knowing who the person is at all, and we get presented with the music, it'll be more acceptable than we know of a person being a certain way.
And I'm not. And the point is, I'm not about to argue about this album, right? I'm not gonna listen to this album again. Let's be honest. It's not like I've heard better synth pop albums, right? But here is the problem in my thought. Right, the writing itself, right, from the author. The reason that is because he was determined to take Tyga the way Tyga had been presenting himself.
Okay.
None of y'all didn't stop when he had he was from Hoover for 3 months, for 3 years. When he did his Hard in the Paint, it was the most viewed thing. Why isn't this not the conversation? How? And it goes into a greater point. Here you go, Reed. I got you, Reed, because this is the point I'm getting to. How can white people take pop music from us and gatekeep it better than we gatekeep hip hop? This is the same argument I keep making about J. Cole. Like I just made the same fucking argument. Right now, somebody culturally light, but because they had the ability to make fucking records, you riding.
I like it.
But like I just told you though, right?
I like that.
Now listen, it's
let me finish. Let me go. Let me keep going down the list. You just lied to me right now, trying to convince me this was a cultural album. And it wasn't.
Who said that?
This is what we just talked about with J. Cole record. That's a prime example. I keep asking you, what did you learn culturally about Fayetteville? Nothing. But somehow you're going to just tell me this right now, and then you're going to understand what my problem would be in this conversation. It's not about if Tyga's music is good or bad. It's not about that. Honestly, whatever you think about records is what you think about records. It doesn't matter, right? But the truth is, the real argument is because you don't believe it. Well, here it is. Hip hop is worthy of the same exact thing. If I told you I don't believe Drake, that's the same conversation. All Drake music is Starface to me, except the first shit. Every one of them songs with Dirk is Versace, is Starface. All that shit is Starface to me. Either better records or worse, it's Starface. That's it.
So you think it was strictly because? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you feel if Tyga presented this body of work and did not say he used AI,
he started off with that lie initially.
But I'm saying
he
started off and said he didn't use it. He said he didn't.
They both lied and said they didn't use AI, but it was clear that they used AI.
So people came to the conclusion like, oh no, this is definitely AI, and he had to come out.
No, they came out and just admitted it. It wasn't about that. It was like they admitted it, but then now they still claiming ownership of the work. But again, this is probably the most Tyga of all Tyga music.
Damn, that's rough.
That's not rough.
No, I think that's rough.
No, it's only rough if you keep seeing him the way you see me, which is why people can do this thing as hip hop like nothing. Because we water this shit down, but they protecting pop 0.0. He called it slop pop. Slop pop. Slop pop, yes. Slop pop is a slur when you make pop music that people feel is too fundamentally like foundational.
Okay.
Right? Again, here it is. Somebody protecting the legacy of pop music, synth pop music. But I can tell you the same thing about every one of them artists you name. When you hear these records, I hear them records from this person, I'm like, man, that shit don't have no culture. That shit dry. Niggas will cuss me out because they like it. But that's also because you believe it. And it goes into a greater point. It's a weirdness about black people where they love to feel like they're being emulated. It's like why we invite everybody to the cookout all the time. And we see a person acting like a nigga, they invited to the cookout. This is why this shit works. This is why. That white man, shout out to homie, that white man jumped on us and said, man, this shit ain't real pop. This bullshit. No, man, this is the dude that was making these rap songs, that was doing this and doing that, and doing the third and doing this and doing that. That man was gonna say that shit. Now all of a sudden, black people only want to use AI. Then it's like, well, now they didn't look at trap. They didn't finally turn the table on niggas use AI, because now if you use AI, ain't gonna be accepted. No, you know what's gonna happen? Black people can't use AI.
Bro, I just told you that what's the name got a whole album that sound like that. Weeknd did an album like that. Tory Lanez did an album like that with no AI.
You're saying no AI. I'm telling you, you keep naming black people. I'm telling you, historically, it's about what you can believe from somebody.
No,
I'm not debating I'm not debating. I wouldn't sit right here and argue if Bananarama makes good albums. I wouldn't argue for any synth pop. Cruel Summer.
Okay.
You know the song Cruel Summer?
Yeah. I know that.
Right? So synth pop is a very generic genre. It's not necessarily rooted in its depth. Right? It's not rooted in its depth. So what I'm saying is, I'm not arguing about if Tyga's album is good or bad. I'm not arguing if Tyga's album
on that album, though, G.
I'm not saying it, but Bananarama only has one Cruel Summer. I mean, out of 1,000 different songs. All I'm saying, I'm not arguing if he's good or bad at synth pop. I'm saying the problem is that somebody could jump up and gatekeep it, and y'all gonna ride with it. But then a nigga right here been saying the same thing about certain people participating and acting a part. And then y'all just right now at the beginning of this conversation, y'all just did the same exact thing. I'm telling y'all why I'm not really partaking in this. Not to say the records. I actually gave it credit. I said, man, this nigga know how to make great records. His music good. I think he's a talented act. I think he makes good performances. I said all of that. I was down. I said, here is the reason why I don't listen to it. I don't listen to it because I don't buy the authenticity of what's happening. I don't think it's true culturally. It represents one person, and I'm just, when I get to that pop space, I'll see if I have some time for it.
I agree with you 100%. But at some point, does the music have to be good, or does it not matter?
Again, I'm telling you over and over again. I want to get to what you're saying right now, please. What you're saying right now is, because I'm kind of getting confused right now. Are you saying right now the reason why he got a 0.0 is because of the person who was presented the AI music?
Yes.
If you don't get, man.
You was just about to argue me, telling me how you. So let me tell you something.
I don't argue for.
You did a Jack Harlow review after he wore a blackface. I got you. Hold on.
That's the fourth time. I'm gonna show you the time. I'm gonna show you black people. The fifth time broke the screen.
I got you. Here's a fact. Jack Harlow blackface wore knit cap.
It's five.
Hold up, knit cap, blackface, knit cap, and all that. And you started to try to tell me how you thought the music was listenable to. Again,
AI, bro. It wasn't AI.
How do you know it's not? I bet you.
How do I know it's not? Because it all got recorded. It all got recorded in that fucking the lady studio. What's the name of the studio?
That don't mean it's not AI.
No. And I know homeboy who was behind the whole shit. It's not AI, bro.
How do you know that?
The nigga not even singing on that shit. The nigga not even holding notes.
How do you know it's not AI? You don't need AI to hold notes.
When I heard the music, I said the music is good. I said the music is good. He's not singing at all. But the music and the acoustics of the music, it sounds great because of the studio it was recorded at. It was all live instrumentation, B.
You don't think that's all part of the marketing? Like, you have no idea.
Well, I'm only gonna know what's me though, B. Know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you
the same way I feel like when a person presented music, they could have sat right there. Yo, listen, man, this AI shit is new version of Milli Vanilli, B. Dead ass. That's all the shit is, B. We ain't accept Milli Vanilli back then.
Yes,
we can't be accepting this shit.
Actually, what do you mean? We
didn't accept Milli Vanilli. And we found out it wasn't them singing it. That shit was done. Blame It on the Rain was out of here. Get out of here, Blame It on the Rain.
Is that
Blame
what
it on
happened?
whatever.
So what about the fact when you realized Drake wasn't writing, you still accepted it?
Not me.
Yes, you
Not
did.
me.
You still play it now. You listen to Whole Iceman.
No, not me. Not me. I say debatable pen all the time.
Why you gotta say debatable pen?
Because that's what it is.
So you didn't kick it out.
But
No, listen.
No, I just have one question because I get what G's saying. He's saying, okay, so are you think they did this to my boy because he's black?
I'm not saying that.
Or because he's not, or they don't take him as a pop
The main
artist.
point of what I'm saying is somebody's allowed to gatekeep.
Right.
Something that black people created, right? Pop genre.
And so you feel like they've taken it from us?
Yes.
Okay, and are you saying that they're keeping him out of it, giving him a 0 because he's black for the sole reason because he's black?
No, I'm telling you, you're keeping him out of it.
What?
Y'all two. Y'all are so convinced.
So am I the gatekeeper? I'm the gatekeeper, or
I'm a gatekeeper.
No, I'm telling you.
I'm talking about a pop. You're a gatekeeper of pop, Trap?
But I'm telling you, I'm a gatekeeper of pop. Because Ray Charles created pop, and I care about pop, and I study.
So you gave him a 0.0?
No, I didn't give him. I didn't even rate the album.
What are you talking about then? So
I'm not talking about the rating of the album. See, this is the problem. This feels like a music conversation at the surface. It's not. It's a deeper thing about black people needing to see themselves in others. But then when something else is happening, they is not treating it the same. Like the fact that anytime somebody is doing something, I saw a young sister rapping. It's a white lady. Her name was Georgiana, right? And she was doing her verse. And people was in her comments talking about how fire it was. And I'm like, damn, you feel me? Like, if you see anybody else acting like a black person, you going. You going.
Okay.
Everybody going. Like Trap. Trap was going. When he seen the Jack Harlow, he thought I was recording at this studio live. Trap don't have no fucking idea. That's all marketing.
Okay, so what does this album mean in your conversation? Are you saying that we should big up it? Are you saying that we should be appalled that they gave it a 0?
I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying
how is the conduit of your argument? Like I'm trying to figure out.
The conduit of my argument is that we are not gatekeeping something that we hold near and dear while the world is gatekeeping our past product like it's theirs.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. All you gotta do is do some simple shit and they in there. I'm not judging the Tyga album. I doubt Tyga know the first thing about synth pop.
But are you trying to say that this is showing us how we should be doing what our thing?
I keep saying that for the 1 millionth time.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get to. They are showing who is they? The white people?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say.
Or what you would call the pop class, or like the country class.
Okay.
I'm not talking about rating system. I'm talking about just this is the overall ambiance. Like when I went to the comments of people talking about that album and they was just shutting it down and everybody's so convinced it's completely AI and like AI. And I'm like, so y'all don't think all of these other artists has used AI in their works? You don't think Drake has used AI in his works? You don't think Taylor Swift has used AI in our works? Like y'all are crazy. So it cannot just be AI. It's a different standard of believability. So when you see Phoenix flexing, singing a song, all you're saying is he's not believable doing it. So that's why you're shooting it down. It's not because the music is blah, 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 blah. Drake music ain't had soul for fucking 20 years damn near.
See, this is my only issue. I don't really have an issue, but this is my only thing I see with this. So from that perspective, it would be, and we're going to keep it pop, but we know when we say pop or country, we're talking about predominantly white people. And they're keeping black people out of that space, of a space that we should be controlling. But then if we do it on our end, we're talking about J. Cole, and now we're keeping black people. Now we're just talking about the hip hop now. Like for when we talk about from our end, it's just hip hop. But from their end, it seems like it's more just race.
No, it's also pop. They believe in controlling the genre.
So you think if a white person did the same thing, they would give it a 0 out of 0?
No, yes. If they knew what it was, it'd be different. We're not having a conversation. Listen, shout out to the table, bro. We're not having a conversation about rating music.
No.
We're having a conversation about what and how somebody judges.
No.
There you go. I like that too. And then how we treat what's happening. How as black people treat what's happening. Like right now, like I'm saying, y'all will be a fool if you believe not for 1 second that everybody in that pop space is not using AI.
I think this conversation is dealing on a slippery slope though, because it's hard to keep this a music conversation when there is some racial components in this conversation.
I don't even know if it's as simple as race, because I think a black man could move to Nashville and go do the whole thing and be considered country. Now, what all white people listen to him is a different conversation, but he could be considered country. But I'm saying what they demand of you to be down with this cultural movement. What they demand of the music.
But think about this, G. So Taylor Swift started off as a strictly country person. She was a country artist. She moved to pop, and they just accepted her right into pop. Like, bam, boom, bam. She became the biggest pop act in the country. She's a white woman.
Even when you say that she started country, they was pushing her back. They was pushing back on her then. She had to come pay homage.
But
she had to be the origin of Nashville.
She's the biggest pop star in the world.
But you're missing the demand that they make. This is what I'm
There's
talking
no
about.
way Tyga's going to transition to being the biggest pop star in the world. From this.
Why do you think that is?
He's black.
Who was the biggest pop star in the world before Tyga that was black? So it's not because you black.
Okay, so so in that situation,
like we're not, see, this is the thing. Like I started the conversation to have a greater conversation.
okay.
Right? I was looking at the 0-0. Now, is the album 0-0? Sure, whatever. Like, I don't think I really would argue about if it's not good or bad. Like, it's very generic in thought.
Saying Michael Jackson's the biggest pop star is almost kind of like saying Obama was a president.
No, because Michael Jackson really is a black man that was the biggest pop star.
I'm just saying that's what they say.
And he
you know
came
how the black
through
president? Like, how many other pop? If you're saying pop was our shit,
I'm saying Ray Charles is considered the first author of pop music. There's a ton of
I'm
guys.
talking about in like, you know,
I'm telling you that's
in the last 30 years.
Yeah, but that's like rock and roll. I'm trying to tell you what's happening every time. I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. The greater conversation is, like I'm saying, when we started, we automatically make Phoenix Flexing and Tyga the kings of pop music, like of AI. Like, are you serious? Like, come on, bro. Like, am I thinking that deep? Like, I know goddamn well that these two niggas ain't the first two niggas to use. I
get what you're saying.
First two artists to use.
No, because I understand. I do see what he's saying. I got it for sure.
And not just the fact that they brothers using pop. A lot of that shit sounds like that to me. A lot of the niggas y'all like as rappers, they shit sound like that to me. That's how it sounds to me. It is culturally light. It lacks soul. That's the argument. So I'm saying, y'all don't find it odd that these two guys become the surface of it?
I get what you're saying.
See, my only problem with this shit is the racial components, and because y'all trying to keep it music, but he keep on saying odd that these two guys. We understand what these two guys are. They're two black.
What he's saying is like it was motherfuckers lip singing way before Milli Vanilli. You know what I'm saying? But Milli Vanilli gets the face of being the first people.
Is Milli Vanilli white? Am I missing something?
Nah, Milli Vanilli was black.
I know. That's
They
what
was
I'm
black,
saying.
but what I'm saying, it was white bands that was lip singing way before. They said the Beatles was lip singing.
This is my point, Trap. This is my point, though. I'm just saying.
Milli Vanilli got the face of it.
Shout out to Joey Westside. Look what they did to R&B.
Yeah.
Like
they turning it white. You keep on bringing up Adele and
because that is where the money in white. I'm trying to tell you.
But I agree with you, G.
But I'm saying it happens because of where we stand in it. Like I don't have a point in this. It's not like that type of conversation. This is just ideals that's flowing out of my head. I got
you.
The flow, the idea is like, it's Tyga's album 0-0. I wouldn't even argue that. Like, whatever. Like, I'm not, like, I've heard way better synth pop. It's not on the level.
It's not a 0 though. But I get what you're saying, but it's not. It's not.
I mean, I don't know because I don't quite care about the rating part of it. Right? It's art. Like, people gonna like it, some people not. Fuck what they think.
Right.
But I find it very funny that the main critique of this album is it's all AI used and you don't believe it. Or that this person previously was doing this type of party rap, which that should have been the thing you didn't believe, which is a whole nother conversation. You believe this nigga was from Hoover for 3 months. He had a heart in the paint. He had 50 fucking thousand Hoovers behind him. That shit popped off. Because hip hop is a cultural thing. And it don't matter. We believe 6ix9ine was a blood. Like, it was people pushing back, but the music went. He didn't get a 0.0. It's not just about preference in music. Like I'm telling Trap, it's marketing is really, really important. And this is what I'm saying. But marketing also goes into storytelling in America. Like all of these things are in my head. So it's not, again, I don't have it worked out. I'm pushing out the thoughts out of my mind, telling you, well, I'm like, damn, this is what I thought of. Like, sure, some people saw it and thought to themselves, like, yeah, that shit, that's what he get for using AI. Well, why don't nobody else get that for using AI? Y'all be goddamn crazy to think that all these fucking artists with all these budgets ain't using no fucking AI. And it can't be just you heard Tyga shit and it lacks soul or it didn't really have no depth to it. Because I can go down a list of niggas shit who don't got no depth to it. The depth of it is surface as fuck. It sounds like a computer could have wrote that shit. It don't got no
personality. I didn't think it had personality.
I don't even think I hear personality in most of these niggas shit. Most of these niggas shit is generic as fuck. It's generic. I'll be like, we was just talking about Cole shit. I think Cole is an amazing talent, an amazing record. But again, I told you why I didn't get into it. And everybody pushes back. But soon as somebody hear Tyga got 0-0, it make all the sense in the world. The argument is the same for both records. Are we saying that we don't think if they play some of these Tyga songs on radio, they'd be a smash hit? You're a damn lie. Of course some of these would be smash hits.
Off the Tyga album?
Sure. He got a couple songs. If they played them songs in rotation, they'd be smash hits. Because that's how simple synth pop is as a genre. It's not, don't get me, I'm not saying it's Bananarama, Cruel Summer. I'm not saying it's Wham, like, but I'm like, it ain't like them songs got like this crazy depth where you hear me like, man, that experience is so unique. Tyga shit sound like synth pop music. Is it, again, I don't know. Some of these songs are programmed in my head. You know what I'm saying? Some of these songs are programmed in my head, so I don't even know if it's good or it's bad. But again, a record is a record. So what I'm saying to you is, I find it odd that these two artists, right, are singled out as AI, right? And I'm like, so really? So Phoenix Flexin and Tyga are the first people in the music business to use AI, really, at record companies, really. I just said that same thing. Hip-hop is street urban culture. Niggas gonna argue with me because they like a song. They don't even care. Don't gotta be cultural. Country, that shit don't work. They heard motherfucking Old Town Road. They didn't give a fuck if it was good or bad. That shit ain't country. Beyonce wore a fucking rainbow bikini that had the American flag on it. They said that shit ain't country. They didn't give a fuck how popular or popping those people was. They didn't give a fuck how popular or popping those people was. They said them motherfuckers ain't country because you got to come through Nashville. You got to be down with the culture. That's all I'm saying. I don't see them, Moni, getting rid of nobody else's music. I don't hear them having that same critique for nobody else's music. All that other generic shit out there. Some of this rap shit definitely sound like AI wrote it. That shit don't have no depth. You can tell they don't know the first thing about half the shit they talking about. I listen to niggas write records. I'm telling you, I listen to niggas write raps and be talking about shit. I'll be like, bro, you could tell they, like half of the dope dealing raps. Like the last dope dealing rap, I'll be like, them niggas ain't sold aspirin. So again, it cannot be depth of lack of soul, and it cannot be the lack of soul, right? Or the believability of it, because it's a different conversation. And I just wonder how every time it's happening with us, it's so simple. Again, it's not me. If you don't like the Tyga record, that's fine. Like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I didn't rally none of y'all to not listen to Iceman. I didn't rally none of y'all to not listen to nothing I'm not listening to. I got my own fucking opinion. Y'all should have your own. I just find it funny that we are so certain.
It's understandable having their own opinion.
Yeah, I'm surprised that y'all are so certain that these two niggas is got the AI record, but I ain't heard this protest about half of these AI records out here right now. It lacked the same soul. The depth of conversation does not matter. And that's the point I'm staying with hip hop. That's what I'm saying with hip hop. Like I've been taking shit right now. If Ak is talking shit right now, that's his argument towards me. If Ak is doing the stream right now and he talking shit, he gonna be mad that he feels like what makes this nigga better? What makes it? Because I'm the motherfucking culture and I know it like the back of my hand. And every day I learn more and more about it. But you think that he gives credence to this cultural conversation? But let that motherfucker go talk about country. He wouldn't act like that. Let that motherfucker talk about country. He wouldn't act like that. He would understand. Let me just go start talking about reggae. Snoop moved to Jamaica, all kind of shit. Went and got with the lords of fucking reggae music and the whole Rastafari, like, man, the whole documentary. Niggas was like, no.
Get that shit out of here.
Niggas was like, no.
He said, no.
It didn't matter that he went and did it.
No. He got dreads and everything. He said, no.
No.
Just because you smoke weed, you ain't coming over here.
Straight up, no.
Said,
What's the deal?
What up, man? It's Dewan.
Dewan, what's the deal? Good afternoon.
Dewan, what up?
Man, I'm over here listening to this conversation, man. Y'all having a dope conversation about pop, and thank you for keeping it true. Pop is black music. All of it's black music, man.
Hell yeah. But
we all gatekeeping our stuff.
And that's what I'm saying, Dewan. Like, I find it odd that people is gatekeeping. I'm not, again, shout out to the writer. I'm not saying you, bro, because I genuinely believe, bro, this is your opinion on this album. I'm having a greater conversation with my folks about how you're able to take something from us. What's the writer name again?
Something.
I said the writer name.
Yeah,
you make sure
His name was Mallard, right?
Mallard. Yeah, wasn't it? I don't think it's
that
Mallard.
man down. Hold on, I got his name. Hold up, Dwayne. I got that man name.
Mallard or
I was gonna call you
something?
earlier too, but I was like, I knew we was gonna sit down, but I got something I wanted to talk to you about. We can talk about it real quick before we get to it.
Yeah.
His name is Drew Miller. So look, Drew,
Miller.
I'm not talking
Really?
shit about you, Drew. I think you're doing a fantastic job at gatekeeping pop music as somebody that's a fan of it and you listen to it. I'm on my people's ass that you're able to gatekeep culture, right? Gatekeep pop music with that type of ferocity, even though black folk made it and you just studied it. Now you write about it and it's your taste in music and right? And you could say Tyga doesn't look believable, even though that's probably the most Tyga shit of all Tyga shit. Tyga for sure ain't Rack City. Tyga for sure ain't Hard in the Paint. Tyga for sure bitches ain't shit. None of those things is Tyga. This is probably the most Tyga shit of Tyga as a person. And y'all like, hell no, AI had to write this shit. All of it. There's no way Tyga could have written this generic shit, even though Tyga in theory is a pop nigga. If you know Tyga, if you heard how he first started, but he realized how everybody saw him, he needed to look and be like us. And guess where he was able to pass it at? Hip hop. He couldn't pass it.
Mhm.
He made a synth pop record. They like, no, sir. He did it the first
Right.
time. Coconut juice. No. You better go make you some R&B, like when he did the Deuces, that song and the whole album with Chris Brown. You better go get with Mustard in them and make that LA shit right there. You better do that.
Yeah.
And we'll even buy Tyga as a Hoover before we buy him as a synth pop artist. He can have the Hoovers behind him. He can go hard in the paint with all these Hoovers. Look, I'm not talking shit about Tyga. I swear, forgive me, Raw. I swear to God, bro. I'm making a greater point. Forgive me if it comes across harsh. I'm not, nigga. You know I love you and you know I fuck with you. Tyga could have wore a burgundy bandana at the beginning when he was fucking with the Campanellas, all the way till he's wearing an orange, and niggas still roll because they like them niggas could be anything that a nigga could be. But if he appears as what he wants to do and who he really is, it's a problem. A lot of this is perception. A lot of this is perception, bro. And I'm saying that goes into marketing. The fact that you made the argument with Jack Harlow, who obviously don't know the first thing about Neo Soul, he don't got no type of motherfucking soul about him, none of the above. D, right? Nothing about him says D'Angelo, nothing about him says Angie Stone, nothing about him says anything that even feels like that black R&B. But you'll be like, man, the music sound good. The music is all out. Man, that shit probably AI like a motherfucker, and he got some real components just like all the rest of this shit. But guess what? It's accepted. If we see a motherfucker looking the part that they ain't us, it's accepted. When that man said he put hot sauce on his pork chop sandwich, niggas went crazy. It was viral in a rap song. It went viral. Dewan was viral. I put down here, we put hot sauce on a pork chop. Who the fuck don't put hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich? Every black person in America, New York to the very tippy top of New England, whatever that top, what is it, Rhode Island at the very top?
Man,
Yeah, people eating pork chop sandwiches. Ugh.
Yes, I used to eat pork chop sandwiches because at one time that's what you ate.
Yuck.
From the tippy top, all the way of whatever that northeast state is, all the way down to the very southern part of San Diego. If somebody had pork chops, they put hot sauce on it. But if that little white man jump on a rap song and say, we put hot sauce on our pork chop sandwich down here, that shit is revered. I'm telling you, this is a greater problem, and I'm starting to notice it. Not against Drew. It's just about how they're able to gatekeep our past.
hey, that's some real talk, man. Because we gotta be able. And it's gonna happen anyway. As long as we don't gatekeep it, somebody's gonna try to gatekeep it. And going back to the whole pop point, the whole concept of pop was born out of Nat King Cole right here in LA. That's your first pop artist right there.
And
then they turned around.
Yeah.
And then they turned around and brought us Frank Sinatra to sound like Nat King Cole. You dig what
I do.
They then when it comes to women's pop, that's Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick taught white women how to sing black music by extracting the gospel and soul out of it. Every white woman you heard from Celine Dion to Taylor Swift, they're doing Dionne Warwick. And we create this stuff and then allow others to go ahead and set the parameters and set the rules for it and be like, well, since they're doing it now, I guess they get to gatekeep it. Hell no, they don't. And the point you were just making, what made me really call in was when you jumped to reggae and Snoop Lion. Reggae comes out of Black America. That is jerk fried R&B. There is no reggae without Motown. There is no reggae without Louis Jordan, without Roscoe Gordon, without Fats Domino. All your ska, rocksteady, and reggae forefathers will tell you in those documentaries that they had, they were imitating Black American music.
Sure.
They took Black American instruments, but then we turn around. The first person to really to sign the Wailers and Bob Marley was Johnny Nash, a black man.
Mm-hmm.
The person that created that song, Sunshine Day, I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Sure.
He invested in reggae before any Jamaican invested in reggae.
But see,
you know what I mean? And they turn around.
Not to cut you off real fast, Dewan, but that's the point I was making earlier. What Dewan saying, I'm glad Dewan called. Seemed like we start gatekeeping ourselves, black people, and they gatekeeping us. The white people gatekeeping black people, and we start talking about culture and we can't do this and black. Then we start gatekeeping people like Snoop Dogg from out of reggae.
But that's not us.
That's not us. That's Jamaican.
So,
that's Jamaican.
So, but I'm
reggae is not black music. Reggae is Jamaican music.
Okay, and I get it. But do you see how they say that they was trying to listen to Black American music, and they were trying to do their own rendition of it, and then Snoop Dogg, who's a Black American, start trying to do reggae. They say no, and then a white person, a black person, go try to.
I don't even know, but I don't even know if they said no. I don't even know if they said no. They didn't say no. Dog made a whole documentary out of this. They didn't say no. You said no. Like we said no today.
I don't know if I said no.
If we say Tyga makes a synth pop album in the 0.0 as if some synth pop got this level of depth, like, oh my God, this could not be possibly as good as that.
All I'm saying is when we talk about this shit, we always bring up Drake. We always bring up J. Cole. When they talk about this shit, they always bring up Milli Vanilli and Tyga. Like they not bringing up, like people keep on trying to make this Taylor Swift situation. Oh, they didn't want her to go pop.
Who is they bringing
people
up?
in the
who
goddamn thing keep on bringing up Taylor, but
who is they bringing up those rappers? Because they not bringing up I'm bringing up them rappers. Nobody else. I just got shit at the beginning of the podcast over that right now. And then right after that, we went and did a Tyga conversation, and niggas was so certain that this shit lacks soul, and it couldn't have been Tyga writing none of it, and it's AI, and it's nigga, that's it. We ain't standing for AI music. Half of that shit sound AI. It don't have no depth. It don't have no soul. Like I'm just saying right now, even when we talking about hip hop being this cultural movement, and I'm asking, I'm like, yo, well, what's happening? I'm not knocking it. I think everybody should listen to what they want to listen to. I'm not into that. But what I am saying is, if I'm asking you what's the cultural experience and nobody can give it to me, it's because there's no culture there. I'm asking you, what hip hop is a very special niche thing. It's funny because I saw Dewan. I was gonna call you. What's funny, Dewan, I wanted to talk to you, but we're gonna do the podcast. I disagree with your James Brown point at 65. I think it's 64. I think Out of Sight is the first funk song.
Out of Sight?
Out of Sight in 64. Right? So, like, it's a Tammy performance. I'm gonna call you after. I'm on you, Dewan. Much love, homie. Thank you for the game. But I'm gonna set it up this week.
All right, for sure.
Yep. So again, right? It's like it's
Dewan's a Jay-Z hater.
I mean, he should be. Any black man, if any black man is upset at Jay-Z, I think I'm okay with that.
He's a Jay-Z hater.
But Dewan made some good points. And anytime, if he was still on the line, I was going to ask. Every time he said "we," "us," Dewan's not talking about. He was not talking about hip hop. He was not. He was talking about.
No, he's talking about the black
people.
diaspora here on this landmass. I'm saying, but hip hop even gets more niche and specific. See, while like Dewan made a great point. He said, "Man, hip hop is easy to infiltrate because it's not musical. It's not the most musical genre. Like, right? You can't jazz. Even though they did it with jazz with Kenny G, right? Kenny G should start making this pop version of music that everybody called jazz, a whole nother thing, because that did happen to jazz. But what I'm saying is hip hop is a cultural thing. It's about taking, like, imagine trying to make soul food out of a ribeye steak. Imagine trying to make soul food out of I'm
gonna say this, G, that sounds delicious.
But it doesn't, because you
trying to make soul food out of a ribeye steak don't sound good.
No.
What the fuck?
No, because a ribeye steak is a ribeye steak. Okay. Like you don't fuck up shit that you. Part of what makes hip hop special, right? Part of what makes hip hop special is the nothing to make something out of nothing. That's part of what makes it the shit. If you knew how to play instruments, why the fuck would you be making hip hop? If you had all the money in the world to afford easels and canvas paint and shit, why the fuck is you on the graffiti? Part of this is a force. It is a cultural movement, but we fight it because sometimes black people feel ousted, but they don't feel like that over jazz. If you go tell a nigga he not jazz, a nigga gonna just keep on moving. We try to reduce jazz to a genre. We like, man, jazz is just some music. Jazz ain't never been no music. Them people used to dress a certain way. They go hang out at the spot a certain way. They talk a certain way. What you think terms like cat is specific? It's a whole thing, bro.
They did. You haven't seen Miles Davis? Motherfuckers did drugs, what?
Like, if you told a black man right now you're not jazz, he ain't finna say nothing. You're gonna be like, shit, I'm not. You told a black man he not country, I'm not. Like, all of these things are cultural movement for black people in America. And they mostly all come from the street. Maybe blues because it's more country, but it even got an outlaw feel to it early on. Like the sister, I hate I ain't got the one on the phone. The sister that made the first blues recording in 1925. What's her name? Is it Mamie Smith? I think it's Mamie Smith. Right? I'm saying these are conversations. Even when people talk about certain things, like hip hop was this thing that you make nothing out of something. I guess, again, this is not one of those podcasts where I thought the point through and I'm trying to make a point. The truth is I'm sharing with you what's going through my mind, right? When I'm listening to the album, I'm not defending Tyga, bro. Trust me, I had to really defend Tyga in real life. This is not that. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all with anybody, y'all just not listening to me. I'm not going to cake for a nigga, bro.
So this is not an AI conversation.
No, because everybody is using AI.
No, I know you're not making an AI conversation. I'm just reinstating that this is not an AI conversation.
All right, but when you say that everybody's using AI, you're not saying that with a factual thing right there. You're saying you think that everybody. We know for a fact now that Phoenix Flexin and Tyga has used AI. You know what I'm saying?
That's not true. I know for a fact other people use AI.
No, you don't.
But me outing them does nothing.
helps the conversation.
No, it don't, because you know goddamn well more people is using AI.
Not not as far as. But see,
every last.
This is what I think. This is what I say all the time.
Away from the conversation, though.
I say this is the next label we're gonna get on music. Is gonna have to be the label of this is AI generated. The same way we got parental advisory, we need to stamp on it. If we all listen,
you understand to AI the problem with parental advisory?
What was the problem?
They did that so they could limit how many records got shipped to the store. They made it a problem why records. God damn it, Trap.
I thought it was so that when I was 10 years old, my parents won't go up in there and buy me a song with a bunch of curse words on it.
But Trap, this is G's fault.
That's what I thought.
G not gonna take responsibility for this, but Trap, this G fault. Because G gonna make these titles and then people come in here think they talking about AI, and then he hit you with, he's Odysseus. He take you this long way around and then spring this trap on you. And it's not about that then. So now a lot of people in there thinking about, they still talking about AI and shit in the comments, we fuck AI.
Put my damn foot in the bed trap.
About AI though.
Set these bed traps around the room and stuff.
Ain't about AI.
Ain't about AI.
This ain't about AI.
Step in the goddamn bed trap fucking with you. I think we talking about AI.
Because it's a greater conversation of a tool that we're all.
No, for sure. I get it.
Right to that conversation instead of us walking us around the corner and say, "Hey, gotcha."
What you did walk through AI Boulevard real fast.
This is not a gotcha.
It ain't a gotcha. It ain't a gotcha, but it's a deeper. It's a deeper conversation, though.
Yeah, but I don't have an ending point.
It's a different conversation. It's not even a deeper. Because I think a lot of people think that AI is a deep conversation. But the problem with Glasses is he takes you through AI Boulevard and then brings you to another conversation.
But I don't know it. But again, the fact that we are so convinced that everything about Tyga's record is AI Boulevard is problem one. Shout out to Reed, who makes a great point. People worried about music with curse words, but they sell guns. Like, all of these things are done inadvertently to hold back black artists. I don't know guns to kids. 18?
It be some kids with some guns. I don't know how they did.
You go to the army at 18 though. So I mean,
Trap, but you don't think part of the problem, bro, is they didn't put parental advisory on none of them rock albums that came out in the early 80s. They was talking about worshiping Satan. They didn't feel like it need parental advisory on Metallica album. Why is it whenever you get what I'm saying? Like
they never put parental advisory on none of them rock albums?
Hell, parental, who the first person had a parental advisory sticker?
So
some black man.
2 Live Crew.
Which album had first?
It was the Western name. The American
advisory warning. Watch this. Banned in the USA in 1990.
Banned in the USA, yeah.
All of them albums where, what's that white man name who bit the head off of the thing?
Ozzy
Osbourne. None of that shit had parental advisory.
But I'm saying
they was worried about Luke talking about making children more than they was worried about worshiping Satan. Now think to yourself, do you really think they worried about the kids at that point?
No, what it was that they would have never worried about it if they never made it over to their side of the fence, though. Once they made it over to their side of the fence,
it's not about their side of the fence. It's not about their side of the fence. They was making fucked up music and all that.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is,
so then when they put it on a black man, now they gotta look like they doing the right thing by putting it on some white artist. Mm-hmm. But you mean to tell me you couldn't think to 1990 that there wasn't an album when all these rock people worshiping Satan, talking about kill, death, murder, blah, 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 everything, all that shit in the world, to 1990, Luke talking about big booty women.
And if you look at 80 videos from rock 80s videos, they all sexualized. All of them got bikinis. I never knew what a string bikini was until I seen the rock video. They in dental floss.
And that's the same thing, Luke. Y'all got, like, sometimes I be thinking I'm going crazy.
Some sugar on me video,
boy. Nigga can see this shit sometimes. Shout out to Read My Soul. So do you support AI in music? I'm confused. It's not about AI. Is just a tool, bro. However you use it is how you use it.
But see, that's where people a lot of people came here thinking they were talking about AI conversation.
because that's not a real conversation. right? Like you're not gonna have a real conversation with AI. Of course, there are people using AI. Like again, you're saying how much AI is AI? I mean, it depends. The fact that y'all like AI music, that's all AI says more about y'all, but y'all also like fucking McDonald's. So I'm not finna have an argument about how humans want to control what they do. Listen, I'll price my music because it's not AI the way I price it. Like if I cook food at home, like I would price it like I cook with love. That's how I price my shit now. Yeah. But again, to say it's not about if I support AI music. It's not about what I think of nobody's music, nobody's art.
They want to stance now.
Would I buy a nigga a song if it was all AI? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? I heard Phoenix Flex's song. I'm not into it. I didn't play it. Like I was like, okay. It sounded like synth pop, like a bunch of kind of, whatever. Like, but I watched the world go crazy about it. But again, I've watched the world go crazy about a lot of shallow, silly shit. Like the one we was talking about earlier. Why you asked me why I ain't listen to some shit that's supposed to be hip-hop, but it don't got no depth of street urban culture at all. It's like listening to a nigga that just rap really good about what he see in the world.
I know this ain't an AI conversation, but I would have liked to see if Tyga did not admit to using AI, how his record would have been, how they would have talked about his record after that. But people just automatically just hear it and be like, because I don't know. Now when I listen to the album, I knew he used AI. It just sounds very AI-ish to me.
Shout out to Tweezo. Glasses, you'll listen to something that's not authentic. In other words, if you hear that it sounds good, shaking my head. Okay, so let's go down that path.
Oh, boy.
Nigga, you would.
Oh, Lordy.
Nigga, you would eat burgers, nigga. That ain't Tweezo, don't make me get on y'all shit, bro.
Get him. Get him.
Don't make me get on y'all shit, bro.
Get him. Tweezo, call in, Tweezo.
You asking me this, right? You asking me how am I condemning another artist? I don't do that. I condemn bitch shit. If somebody want to use AI because you buy AI, that's y'all fucking problem. I don't got nothing to do with me. That's just where I'm at with it. I don't have. Y'all can have that conversation. I'm not about to tell somebody how they make fucking music. And it don't matter who it is. Right? But the truth is, I know that this motherfucker don't, period. Like, I know that these motherfuckers ain't the only first. So I promise you, if it was about AI music, you finna get rid of a lot of music. You finna get rid of a lot of music. You finna get rid of a lot of music. Like I told y'all when the battle first started, I said push-ups, I heard the AI version. None of y'all didn't play the other version. None of y'all stopped. None of y'all fucking stopped. None of y'all stopped. And I didn't stop because I didn't care. I'm telling you, don't try to die on this fucking hill now when it's two niggas. I think that's boof. Now all of a sudden you worried about AI and shit. You ain't worried about AI. You worried about if you believe it. All this shit, man, if they put a fucking censor on AI music, all this shit finna come back king, that a lot of that pop shit got AI.
Niggas been going on for a long time.
I mean, since it was possible, you thought these two ghetto niggas, you thought this nigga Tyga and Phoenix Flexing, out of everybody, put out the first two AI records. Really?
Didn't Timberland do something?
I'm about to say, it's crazy how Timberland weaseled his way up out of this shit, though.
Yeah, didn't Timberland do something?
Yeah.
Track will say weasel.
No, I'm not talking about AI artists. That's a whole nother conversation. I know men that are pimping AI women. For real.
Hey, now that sounds like a promising.
Yo, that's some shit.
Don't that sound
AI on the blade? He put AI on the blade.
Trap, should we get our money together and maybe
real talk?
Yes.
Tip our
Yo, they lit. Yo, bro, my man was showing me some shit one time. He like, yo, I found a bad joint on Instagram. Look at that. I said, nigga, that's AI. Nigga, what's wrong with you, bro? It was a straight. She had 100,000 followers, B. Word of mother. Yeah.
I got a homie that's doing that. So it's not about that. I'm saying if something is good,
we gotta get into that. We gotta get into that.
I'm not about to argue with AI. And
AI on the blade.
I'm not finna fight with that because it's not like I believe in it or not. Like I got talent. I don't need to use AI. AI can't write better than me. That's my belief. I believe I'm better than AI. But I'm not going to deny.
Lupe over there helping him. I don't know, bro. Lupe over there helping him. I don't know.
I don't give a fuck what Lupe was doing. I keep telling y'all, I don't know where the fuck y'all, what world y'all live in. I don't think motherfucking nobody. If I'm gonna do a song with him, he can't do it. How can he can't write my shit? You think Lupe could talk like this?
Let me ask you a question.
You think Lupe could take this type of shit and give this perspective? In no world possible. This is my perspective.
Do you think this Jay-Z album that people are waiting for is gonna have any AI on it?
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe the producers might.
Production-wise.
I don't know. I'm not trying to get into all because I don't think this is about AI, right? I don't think this is about a real conversation.
It's not. Nah, you're going deeper than that.
I think this is a real conversation about what do we believe out of people. And my problem is, why the fuck do we believe people playing like this? Niggas really thought that white man put hot sauce on his pork chop sandwich.
Why
we keep talking, man? I'm about to throw up.
Like, I'm getting hungry over here. I don't even eat pork chops, man.
Is pork chop sandwich soul food?
Yes.
So imagine taking that pork chop off and putting a ribeye in that motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about.
Why would you put ribeye between bread?
That's
like, who would put ribeye between bread?
Some potato bread?
Would you make a ribeye taco? Why would you put ribeye between a fucking
with some Peter Luger sauce? I don't understand
what a ribeye. That's the reason why you put a fucking pork chop between it.
It's not pork. It's
good to people.
It's not.
They put a lamb chop.
You understand why tacos is tacos, Coach?
Why they tacos?
Tacos used to use the worst meat from the animal, and it was overcooked to where it was undercooked or overcooked to either make it really tender or tender, right? So you undercook certain pieces so it can be like is you don't mess it up, or you overcook it so it be moist. I would never put a fucking ribeye between bread.
This nigga is capping. This the same nigga. We betting the ribeye burritos. You know that, G. You know they using ribeye meat in them fucking burritos that we making bets on.
Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the goddamn truck.
They got tomahawk burritos. Talking about?
This nigga here talking crazy.
Tomahawk burritos.
I just bought that nigga two of them.
You thought that's what that was?
That's what he said it was.
The tomahawk burrito?
All right, fuck. I about to discredit this man. I love your shit.
Nobody put no ribeye in no motherfucking taco.
Not the tomahawk burrito.
Ain't nobody put no ribeye. That ain't no time. That's a bone. Ain't nobody put no motherfucking time. Man, are y'all crazy? Nobody finna spend their money. Who the fuck? What dumbass would put a fucking...
The shit costs $85. I think they would do the shit.
And no. What about Wagyu burgers? Niggas ain't putting Wagyu
Why
in burgers.
Why the fuck would you get a Wagyu burger? That's my problem with y'all niggas. Why would y'all do that? A burger was made for a bunch of fucked up meat that they grounded to get. Yeah, this is why.
I'm gonna break some news.
Hold on, coach. This the same man who I heard him order.
J. Cole.
I heard him order turkey oxtails, B.
This nigga tripping. Like, I'm gonna break the news to you, G. I'm gonna break the news to you.
And said, I gotta see what this shit is like.
We free, G. You don't have to eat pork chop and sandwiches no more.
We don't have to eat burritos.
We eat burritos, and we guess what kind of
poor people shit too.
Burritos we eat? We eating ribeye. We eat surf and turf burrito, G. We betting.
You know that's all
shrimp and ribeye burritos.
You know that's all poor.
That's what we eating. Okay.
You didn't know that was all poor people shit, huh?
We eating ribeye and shrimp burrito. This is what we
expensive the other day.
We betting $25 burritos.
We never had no ribeye burrito in life. I'm telling you right now. That's not ribeye.
It has some shrimp on it too.
Shrimp is cheap. So, like, y'all gotta listen. Y'all know black people ain't the only people in the world that have poor food. You know, taco is poor food. Hamburger is poor food.
And guess what?
Spaghetti.
You eating a ribeye taco off that goddamn truck too.
You know, goddamn well.
You introduced me to it. I didn't know shit about it. He said,
I think it's ribeye in there.
He said, you gotta try this taco.
That's false advertisement. That's false advertisement.
They don't advertise.
All fingers.
Do they say it's a ribeye? Do they say it's a ribeye burrito?
No. Pass me another
I wouldn't ever eat a ribeye taco. I wouldn't do that to a fucking ribeye.
That's how you eat them. He eat them like this, Trap. The nigga tell you it's ribeye, and then he say no, it's not, and eat it. And then because he say no, it's not a ribeye burrito no more.
You know how much a ribeye costs, Coach?
I owe 2 ribeyes.
What's going on, P?
P, what up?
What's good, man? Shout out, Coach. Shout out, Trap. You've been ducking me, Trap. I'm sick of you, man. We might just square up.
Trap, you a duck? Quack.
Quack.
Man.
Never.
Right. There, so peep game. This is what I believe. we are dealing with a landscape of music fans who have been purposely dumbed down. I'm glad you had Dewan B call in, because to me, that's one of the top modern day scholars when it comes to black music. He teaches. Now, when I first tapped in with you, Glasses, you know what I'm saying? One of the things I told you is you're a teacher. Whether you want the title or not, you are a teacher. You have done the work and put the hours in to educate yourself concerning black music as a whole. So then we get to these parts in the commentary that you're having with the lunch table and through the socials and whatnot. And you have to remind yourself, I believe, that you are teaching. You are teaching. Everyone doesn't understand the lens you're looking through because they've been purposely fooled. They've been purposely hoodwinked. We are now dealing with generations since the 80s, but then it ramped up in the last 2 decades with the dumbing down of the music consumer and the so-called fan. It's the same thing when you're having these conversations when you're talking about the music business as it pertains to Drake and the music he makes and the moves he's making. There's commentators who capitalize off that and pimp the audience, thus academics, playing on the fact that he's dealing with a fan base and fanned out individuals that have been dumbed down. Because of the fact that a lot of the landscape involves commentators and YouTube pages and whatnot that pseudo-educate on the business of music and pseudo-educate on the limited history of black music, it's easy for him to pimp his audience, him and those like himself. When you come to the microphone, you are a teacher, whether you want the title or not. It is your job to teach. You had the one B just call in. You guys were having, whether or not, and this is no absolute, because I love the lunch table. I'm a lunch table member. You know what it is. Right. I fuck with all of y'all heavy. Part of the thing is you guys are having a high level conversation into everyone who has, and me myself, I consider myself even somewhat educated on the history of black music, which is music as a whole. But I haven't put the hours in that you have. When you start referencing blues shit and things of that nature, I definitely haven't put the hours in like a Dewan B. But that is a high level music conversation, black music. That's a high level conversation that everyone isn't going to immediately just, I won't say understand, but be in the know on what the shit y'all are talking about. So you got to take a deep breath sometimes and slow down and remind yourself at points, I am teaching, whether I want to or not. That is your job, Glasses. That's one of the reasons why you were called to put, that's the truth. That's one of the reasons you were called to put the work. Ain't no thing my chance. You know this. Yeah. You know this. You are teaching, man. So when the one B is a motherfucker, and I know you know it. I love when he the best. I love when y'all link up, man, in politics, man, because that motherfucker's cold and you's a cold motherfucker. Yeah. You feel me when it comes to the history of black music. So that's all I wanted to say. You are having a conversation on
love, homeboy.
No problem.
All right, great. I mean, it sound like Michael Eric Dyson.
No, that was real.
No, he got a good point.
No, he does. He does.
And a lot of problems. That's fair. I did kind of do a bunch of dedication time to it, but it's just because it's like I'm saying, Coach. To me, it's like, again, I'm not like Reed said. I'm not defending Tyga. Like, I don't care. Like I'm not that vested. Like he gonna be able to feed his family. You know what I mean? So I don't need to kind of side. You know, it's one thing to try to hurt him, but it's another thing to be like, if you don't like music or you think music ain't good, that don't matter to me.
Right.
But what I am saying is, I think it's deeper. Like we're witnessing something that's important, that keeps happening in music, especially with black artists.
Okay.
And I'm saying in this particular situation, I'm not saying the revolt is to go out and say, hey, Starface is an all-time great album or it's a good album. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we're finding a conversation, right, where we're like, I'm saying what I'm noticing. I'm like, damn, this is more about they don't believe this could be Tyga. And honestly, knowing Tyga, this is him. But I thought it was odd that the version of Tyga that they let through is through our doors, right? Hip-hop doors.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that's the synonymous thing that's happening. And then people will be talking about AI and losing soul. And I'm like, bro, I've been complaining this whole time about certain artists pulling the mid from music in frequency and it not having soul. But because it kind of is like soul, it's different. I had the same conversation about Kanye. And I'm like, bro, that shit don't really, like, that's like diet soul. Niggas get mad. And I'm saying the same thing. Like, pitching up them vocals is AI. That's AI. Not saying yay work. I'm just saying all of the same things create the same thing. So that's why I reference it as a tool. It could be a tool that you could use and you could do things that you can't do in normal music and push the envelope for art. Or you could be completely lazy and try to let it write out a whole thing and depend on the machine.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't know who does that say more about. Does that say more about the artist or the general public? Like, if people think Phoenix Flexion, if you think Phoenix Flexion's song, right, is something he prompted out and they spit it out, it's not impossible. I don't know. You know what I mean? I wasn't in the studio. He did admit that he's using AI for it, but he's actually not saying, hey, you know what? I prompted the song, the lyrics, and here's the verse, and then I just put it out. Right?
No, they actually found the proof that he did it though.
No, they found proof that he used AI. But to me, like I always, that's not where they found proof. But even if it is true, it doesn't change what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? To me, I always say this. The problem is the general public. It's not the artist. Like, people can behave how they want. People can actually fool people because the general public go. Now, I'm not saying they hold the burden of responsibility. I'm just saying this is, for the most part, is what do the general public want? If Rubbers, the reason we got a whole Tyga album is because Rubbers blew up. The reason we got a whole Starface album is because a record maker saw what looked like it was about to be a wave that turned into like a it looked like it was shaping up to a 20-foot wave and ended up being like something in the wild. Because that's what great record makers do. It's like when Michael Jackson heard Hall & Oates, I Can't Go For That. He's like, oh, I'm finna fuck with that. Or if he heard My Sharona by the Knacks and it was big, he's like, oh, I'm finna fuck with that. That's how I'm gonna make Beat It. That's what making records is all about, right? When Ray Charles started playing Must Be Jesus Southern Tones and sped it up to make I Got a Woman, right? And then when, this is the consistent theme of record makers. This is what all of them do. It's like we was talking about even with somebody like Cole, where Cole is like, let me make my version of da-da-da, right? Because he's looking at what's successful in the landscape as a record maker. Tyga has been great at that. You know what I mean? When he tried on his own, he was a part of Deuces. He saw YG movement. He makes Rack City at the genesis of what's going to be the Ratchet movement. He makes Taste, right? When Kodak Black dropped that one song that's kind of fast, that was doing good. Like, that's what great record makers do. They kind of look at what's happening. Like, somebody could make a movement of records and that shit could pop off, but then people who able to keep going, they have to have a post on where modern music is. So again, this is one of them things where it just went bad because when he hopped on what Phoenix Flexing was doing, it kind of was at a time to where that wave died out. Does that make sense? You remember, Coach, it was a minute where probably all the kids was walking to your gym playing that Phoenix Flexing song?
I don't know this. I thought I'd been quiet on
cards and credit chips. The sun can it dip? And then it's pouring rain. Now I'm on a diamond chain. My pocket's getting thicker. My watch is getting. It's like this synth pop song where it's like,
what the fuck that is?
But that,
you never heard of this?
Nah.
It was cool for like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. It was cool.
I'm gonna go check it out. I guess it's getting played in the whip. Go see.
Go play "Alone at the Prom" by Tory Lanez. If you want to hear great music like that,
don't play none of that shit. Because Tory do the same fucking shit.
No, he didn't.
Tory just bite and knock shit off because he's a great record maker.
He ain't using no AI though.
I don't care if he use AI. You act like it's more better. It don't. It's not better or worse. I'm saying you can go listen to a real pop fucking synth artist. There's tons. I'm not finna argue if his shit is better than fucking Tyga's.
I like natural human music.
But when you say natural human music, if you're knocking somebody else shit off, is it really natural human? Like, if it's not really something that you really care or you realize it's a wave? I'm not. Look, and I'm not trying to shit on Tory. Like I'm saying, these things are movements. These real genres of music are movements. They're movements. Like there's a ton of great shit. I don't care if humans just created it. I demand excellence. If it's that, be that. I'm not listening to no motherfucking Tory Lanez synth pop album. How the fuck would I do that?
It's a great album. It's a great album. Alone at the Prom. That's the name of it. Great album.
You said Alone at the Prom. Oh yeah, I heard a lot. It was cool.
It sounded like Miami Vice.
But why you say great though?
That's my point.
Well,
it's great.
But it was cool. It wasn't great.
So watered down. It's just trash. It's anything is great. This is why I don't.
The FM album by Weeknd was like that too. The FM album was the same way too. It had like the synth pop.
People making knockoff synth pop songs, but they don't actually really kind of live in that space. It's just whatever. I'm not mad.
Weeknd might live in that space.
No, that he's like Bruno. Like
that nigga.
This is why I don't digest whole pop albums like that.
I feel you.
Because it's meant to kind of be current. It's meant to. This is why I don't listen to a whole Drake projects like that. Because it's meant to be for moments.
I got you, King.
It's meant to be for moments. Like pop music is meant to be for moments. Every now and then you'll get a Michael Jackson and shit, but that ain't normal. You know what I mean? Like I think Cruel Summer is great. I think Wham, some of that shit is good, but I like it's just different. It's more nostalgic.
Good.
That's all I'm saying. Again, I don't have a point, bro. This wasn't really a point. I'm not making a point. I'm just putting something on y'all mind that was on my mind. Happy birthday, hip hop. Listen, what I don't want to hear is people trying to wind down a date of hip hop to one date. That's not what hip hop's birthday is, right? Hip hop's birthday is a way to celebrate something becoming special for us. Like I don't know if Jesus was actually born on December 25th, but that's the day we celebrate the birth of Jesus. So it's called Christmas. It's not about if he was born on that day. Just like hip hop, it doesn't matter if that party was the first hip hop party. Part of it is the meekness of the party, like the fact of the prices. It was in a project, like hip hop in its meek early beginnings. It's not about, that's not why you celebrate half of this shit. You just celebrating something great. So when we celebrate August 11th, which I don't think we do a good job, we should do way better.
I was going to ask you about that too. Maybe we should start trying to formulate some ideals to celebrate hip hop.
To make it bigger.
Yeah, make it bigger.
And that's, but you get so many assholes that'll celebrate Christmas, but talk shit about hip hop. And it's like, it ain't about the actual birthday. Like, yes, we understand that party happened that day. Yes, we understand Herc is a pioneer. Coke is a pioneer. We're not debating that. What we talking about is, here is the day we decided we were going to celebrate the birth of hip hop. That's it. It's about, we celebrate something that means something all our life. Who the fuck cares if it's the actual first day where somebody had a break? Like, god damn, man. Y'all celebrate everything a fucking white man tell y'all, oh, no problem. You don't even look shit up. Y'all call yourself fucking America, and this shit ain't even named America. But all of a sudden, if a nigga make, God, every fucking time. Shit. I know I sound crazy, bro, but I would just be like, why can't we just celebrate hip hop, bro? Damn, like, oh, man, well, hip hop couldn't have been born that day because, you know, before that, it was shut the fuck up. Just celebrate hip hop. You can celebrate Mario on that day. You can celebrate Pete Jones on that day. You can celebrate everybody. We got a fucking day. Let's push to make it a real holiday. Let's have the first movement of culture that's a holiday. Let's make it a federal holiday.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a good idea.
Shit, let's do it. It don't matter. Oh man, when Herc did, shut the fuck up. Damn, man. Imagine if niggas like, man, cool, Jesus technically wasn't born on December 25th.
We need like three of them niggas who be saying,
shut the fuck up.
It'd be three niggas.
Well, actually, you know,
Sun God was born on that day.
Yeah, the sun god. You know, the trees. Bro, Shut the fuck up. The day was meant for your family to come together. If this would it take for families to come together, just come together, bro. Just use the time. It's a holiday.
Oh, Miss Summer's one of those people.
What she said?
He wasn't though.
He wasn't not though.
He wasn't though.
Jesus was born in the summer. It was hot that night. It was 106 degrees, so it couldn't have been Christmas, bro.
He wasn't though. It's crazy.
Let's just make August 11th the day we celebrate hip hop. Let's show love to the pioneers that day, the people that made it possible for people like me and Kendrick and all your favorite artists to change their life. Like, that's a day worthy of celebrating. We should be pushing people to do dope shit that day. We shouldn't be arguing about, oh, yeah, this person, you just come to, hey, shut the fuck up. See here. Here goes the Lone Star. He was born in September, wasn't he? I don't know.
See, it's people like Steve that start this bullshit though.
No, Steve be right.
No, Steve, it's people like Steve. Yeah, happy birthday to the Bronx. Like, man,
we can say happy birthday to the Bronx.
No.
What's wrong with that?
Cause like you said, it was going around. It was going to. Shout out
but it's
the Bronx.
Okay if we say shout out to the Bronx.
No, he's just doing that. He's doing that as shade right there, B. You know what I'm saying?
It can't be shade.
Yes, it is, bro. How? Yes, it is. Shout out the Bronx. You ain't never shout the Bronx out in your life.
Man, what's wrong with the Bronx?
Get out of here, man.
Bro, you can't be selfish, Trap. Y'all got a movie named that. Y'all got a movie coming to America, bro. So then why are you mad? That means because isn't Bronx foundational New York? What was established first, the Bronx or Queens?
I don't know.
Let's look.
I don't know.
Please get to the foundation.
Please be Queens.
Probably is.
What was
probably Brooklyn.
No.
Yo,
first.
Yo, the crazy shit is Bronx might be the only town, city, or whatever that's actually titled.
The Bronx was established and settled first. It is the true foundation of New York. European settlement in the Bronx began in 1639 when Jonas Bronx built a farmstead there, while Queens County was officially designated later as an English administrative area in 1683. 50 years after.
They have research being shown that everything that ChatGPT says isn't actually true, though, right?
I know that for sure.
Okay. So cool. So just keep on getting you. So I ain't believing that shit. Queens is Queens. You know what I'm saying?
Trav, you was holding on to that shit just for that.
Queens.
Just for that
Queens is still Queens.
That's all good.
You know that shit ain't always right?
That shit always right.
Queens is still Queens.
Nah, that's a fact. I mean, listen, man. Bronx could have that. They could be first.
Shout out to Jonas Bronx. And it's okay if we shout out the Bronx that day. That's like if Nas was born. Yeah, the Bronx. It's cool. If we shout out Queens that day, bro. Like we shot like, damn, bro, what's wrong with showing love? We can show love to mayonnaise without talking about mustard, bro. It's okay.
Catch up like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise can get another day. But I just, oh man, this shit sucks, bro. Because hummus and niggas be always trying to tell me, and it's like, I just be so, because I just think genuinely people just be so full of shit. It's like, bro, I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to say this and then I'll be done with it. If you think Tyga and Phoenix Flexion are the first two people that you knew had an AI record that was out through AI, you are fucking insane. And that might as well be the parental advisory sticker. Like the first person that said something ever worthy of parental advisory was 2 Live Crew in 1990. Out of all that shit these white people done did with these musics, all that shit these white people did with music, ain't been one parental advisory that they had shit where they talking about the Satan and devil, the devil. No parental advisory sticker. You worried about your kid hearing the word pussy, but not Satan. Y'all can't tell me this shit ain't no fucking racist American shit.
Pussy is a crazy word, though.
I mean, we come out the motherfucker. That's how we get to the planet.
Pussy just.
I don't know what Satan would be even. Satan should be way worse than pussy. You shouldn't even be able to say Satan.
I think Satan's new name should be pussy because pussy just sounds worse.
No, pussy sounds amazing because we come out of the motherfucker. That's how we come to the planet.
Like pussy. Like that just sounds
Tell me one
strong.
decent thing about Satan.
Strong. Satan sounds too close to Saturn and shit. Like it's too. I don't like the name for Satan.
I'm saying, tell me a good word about the devil.
Got nothing good
The
for
devil in the details.
Nothing good. Nothing good about the devil.
But we worried about pussy. They worried about somebody seeing what motherfucking people come out of. But then guess what? You could get that Call of Duty where niggas getting killed on everything. Bro, y'all don't be seeing this simple racism. It be right in our face and shit. It be just bullshit. That shit frustrating, man. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $5. Remembering the Watch Rebellion in 1965. 61 years later, we honor those who stood against injustice and remember the struggle for equality. Man, that Watch Riot was dope, too. Shout out to the good fellas of Watch. I like when niggas revolt. Shout out to, I do, Trap. I'm not lying. I like when niggas revolt. I like when people revolt. I like when people stand up for themselves. That's why, like, when I used to cheer for certain people, I just wanted to stand up for themselves, bro. Damn, don't let these people do anything to you. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $10. Peace, G, Trap, Coach, King, Sega, Lunch Table. Back in this motherfucker like ingrown ball hair. Life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first. Ooh.
That ribeye sandwich. That ribeye sandwich.
Don't put no ribeye between no bread. I'm gonna make me a ribeye today and I ain't gonna put no fucking bread on it.
Make me one. I'm gonna go with some toast and bread.
I wouldn't.
Some brioche.
I'd kick you out the house. Shout out to Unc. Thank you for the $2.
Take my piece and leave.
Dot and Pusha T verse on nostalgia.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Bro.
That verse is crazy. That dot verse is crazy.
Shout out to Teresa. Thank you for the gold coin. Intrepid. Thank you for the gold coin. Intrepid Vixen. That's fire. Shout out to Couch Potato. Thank you for the 100, my boy. K-Way Real. Thank you for the $5. I want India Ari and Erykah Badu to do an album called Hairy Coochie Music.
I've seen that.
Y'all sure they coochie is hairy?
Coochie is smoother than pussy though. Like coochie just comes out smoother. Coochie. This sounds smooth.
Everything about pussy sounds better than every other word.
Coochie.
No, man. I don't even think nothing is wrong with pussy. The only thing wrong with pussy is when you acting like
no. Gee, I like saying pussy, but I'm just saying like it's just it ain't the best thing to come out of one. Hey, let me get some.
Girl,
pussy.
give me
like,
that.
Yeah, give me that pussy. It just sounds strong.
It just sound fire. Shout out to J. Coop. Thank you. Bug alert. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. R. Kelly and Diddy collab album called After Birth.
Wow. Who said that?
Shout out to D. Smith. Let's discuss. Thank you for the $10. That gun sound Drake make is sassy as hell. Bro got the blicky sounding like it needs a Persian lip gloss.
Y'all didn't hear the dogs? Y'all didn't hear the dog bark?
When he growled, right?
Shout out to Rich B. Thank you for the silver star. Thank you to Ms. Hummus for that $5. Lunch Table, please go subscribe to K-Way channel. He lost all the subs when he deactivated his account. K-Way for real. K-Way, stop disappearing, man. Go follow K-Way, man. Do that right now.
K-Way. Nigga Drake was barking like that girl from Coming to America.
Shout out to Lamont Ragland. Thank you for the $5. G, you right. I heard someone say current modern country music is just pop music with twang. So why is it when we say this stuff ain't hip hop is issue? That shit be crazy. The fact that coaches up here be like, man, this, I'm like, bro, that shit, look how they do I don't even start, man. Yeah, another hour. Shout out to 21 Blackjack. Thank you for the 4-month membership. Glasses, I feel you. AI isn't good whether it's Harlow or Tyga. It should be spoken against anyway. Tools on Ableton or Pro Tools are normal. AI prompted for lyrics and the entire song is a problem. Listen.
I agree.
I'm going to tell you the problem with that thought. Plugins are AI. Right? Like a drum machine is AI. Like, yes, you have control, but if it's as simple as prompting a pad to emulate your hand. So I'm not trying to speak up for AI. I'm not trying to speak up for AI. That's not what I'm doing. I'm saying one thing you don't want to do is be in the way of progress. And AI is progress and it's coming like a fucking train. It's coming like a train. Figure out how to implement it in what you do as best as you can. It's coming like a train. It's coming. It's not going nowhere. I don't give a fuck how much you cry, complain. It's coming.
Okay. You got it. It's coming.
Of course.
Yeah, we
get
got
that
it.
dick off your mind, Travis.
I'm just saying.
Get that dick off your
over
mind.
and over. V.
We got it.
Yes, a train is coming.
You
thinking of a penis while I'm referencing?
No. Then you said the train is coming. It's coming.
That train is coming.
Why are y'all thinking about dicks?
That's gonna be. I'm
Why
coming.
gotta be a train of dicks?
What else is coming?
women can't come.
I'm saying, would you pause that? You don't want a woman to come?
You ran out of train. You just started saying it's coming. It's
But
coming.
I'm just saying,
Sure, but I'm
that
just saying,
train is coming. That train.
does that bother you?
It's
Like,
just
why would
supposed.
dicks be on your mind?
It's just supposed.
Make sure
I'll
y'all
let
follow
it go.
the
That's
Listen,
how
you can't pick and choose when you want to play the game, B. You
I'm
can't
not
say,
picking and choosing.
sometimes you sit here
I'm
and you
just
say
worried that
pause.
dick on
So
your
now
mind.
if I'm saying pause right here, you can't say, yo, tag,
No,
I'm not in it no more. I'm not in it no more.
I'm not saying I'm not in
out,
it.
tag.
I
I'm
just
not,
would
I'm
like you
out.
to stop thinking
I'm not
about
playing.
penis right now in
I'm
this
not
conversation.
playing right now. Tag,
It's
I'm
making
not
me
playing this one
uncomfortable.
right now. It's coming. I'm not playing.
Why are you
Pause.
thinking about? It's just all men here. Why are you
Pause.
thinking about coming dicks?
Pause. Because you just
Shout out to Taylor. Thank you for the $2. Taylor didn't use AI, G. Me and Coach confirmed. No, you can't. Of course you did.
Taylor, no AI, Taylor.
Shout out to Lamont Ragler. Thank you for the $5. Coach, I don't know if you know, but Taylor label didn't want her to switch to pop in 1989. Was just to shit blank space. Shake it off. That's when she became pop.
Exactly. But that's my point. She just dropped blank space. Oh, pop. She's the pop queen.
Shout out to Vengeance. Thank you for the flower. Shout out to my homeboy T-Lo. What up, cuz? Shout out to Cash him in. This my homie T-Lo. Y'all follow the homie, man. The Los, the deal. I be locked in. Man, what up, T? It's my nigga T-Dog, man. T-Dog was rapping before me, bro. And he younger than me, too. Shout out to my nigga T-Dog. Scooby, thank you for the $5. Trap couldn't wait for Dewan to get off the phone so he could call him a Jay-Z hater.
Yes.
So, man. Dewan is my guy, man. I fucking love
I hate
Dewan.
Jay-Z,
man.
But Trap, I don't even know Dewan, but you could just he just know he's super knowledgeable. Like when he be saying, I'm like, I be listening to shit like, yeah, okay.
He knows
everything else
music.
aside from that Jay-Z.
Like how I know about hip hop, he know about black music for real.
And then even the shit that he was saying just makes so much sense. Like when he was talking about
the reggae shit. The reggae shit was crazy.
Not even the reggae shit, but the pop. Like where he thinks pop originated from, and he started naming the artist.
You're like Nat King Cole. Like,
yeah, I was like, that makes fucking sense. And Dionne Warwick, but
even the formatting of the way we hear pop music now, it's a formatted the way. I give a lot more credit to the current format of pop music to Ray Charles. But I'm gonna talk to Dewan about it more. I understand why he loves Jay. Jay is not for everybody. I understand as a D-boy, we got a different connection. I'm not tripping.
You
know what I mean? I just accept it. It's my man. He's some bullshit, but fuck it. My nigga Jay. I'm with him. Even when he do some dumb shit like, damn, this nigga. Yep. Shout out to Huck. Thank you for the $10. G can land this discussion if y'all quit having wordaments. Adjective. When a person picks one word out of a sentence, start another conversation. That's a gatekeeper specialty. They will take a conversation somewhere else because of that. Good afternoon.
There was no landing in this conversation, dude.
Good afternoon.
What's good, Carl? Let me turn my TV down. Let me correct you real quick. At Glasses, no. I don't know. Like, I already know one motherfucker on here that got like the latest NPC besides me, and that's Baseline. He got the Key 37. I got the Live 2. We can troll those motherfuckers. If we want AI in that motherfucker, we can have AI in that motherfucker. It depends because you can update your NPC through like the internet, but I ain't going through all that extra shit. I'm just going to do what I know, what I got to do with my shit. You know what I'm talking about?
I get the fear of me saying this, Kai. I get the fear of me saying, Kai, specifically, that I'm telling you, a drum machine, drummers at one time considered that not real drumming.
It was taboo, bro. I know, bro.
Not
I know.
not just taboo.
Fucking 5 instruments, doggy. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Not just
I know.
taboo, though, Kai. Part of it was because it wasn't drums, right? And you
but at the same time, but when we was coming up and we was collecting records and finding fucking like old ass fucking realistic mixers and
no, you was stealing people's drums
and shit. Like, what the fuck?
No, you was stealing people's drums.
Oh my gosh, that's how I started. I started off with the NPC. I started off with the Gemini DS8 mixer. You know, the mixer that had 2 channels and the 8-second sampler. Did the same thing you can do with the EMU 1200. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm just saying, Trap, do you not remember you was stealing people's drums?
Yeah, you take the breaks. Take the breaks from the records and stuff like that. Yeah.
And I'm not making a play for AI. Let's clear this up. But I'm also explaining hip-hop out of every genre. Every genre should not be the one to be trying to contest AI.
That's why I was just saying, bro. That's why I was just saying. You talking about these drum machines are gonna have AI? I can put AI in my shit, but why am I gonna do it? I'm not trying to talk to. I'm not trying to talk to my NPC. Yo, let me hear this. Let me see how that sounds. No, I'm the creator. That's my bitch.
But
I'm the
by
master.
that
That's my
standard, but
slave.
by that standard,
That's my slave.
but by that standard, a prompter has that same control.
Yes, man. Y'all computer motherfucking.
Not AI, the drum machine's a computer.
Yes, but at the same time, I'm not pressing no motherfucking letters, dog.
No, you pressing a pad. And you actually use the wheel.
Dog.
Hold on,
I'm not typing
you use
in.
the wheel.
I'm not typing in like do this, do that. Like
typing it in. If you using a pads and you playing a kick and a clap, that's typing. That ain't playing the drums.
I'm not listening to the click of the keyboard. I'm listening to the pad sound, like boom, 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 boom. Because I'm in the 808. You know what I'm talking about? That's the only clicking I do. I'm not clicking in like play this, play that, do this, do that. I'm a musician, bro. Well, an instrumentalist, bro. I'm an instrumentalist, bro. I make instrumentals,
This is such a bad conversation because this is the same conversation.
You started this shit because you was all
but this is the same conversation that real musicians used to have.
No, I gotta represent for the drum machines, dog. No. Yes. I'm in this, dog. I've been doing this.
Real musicians hated hip hop. Them stealing ass motherfuckers.
I'm gone. You get on my nerves. I'm gone, dog. You get on my nerves, dog.
But dog. Look, I'm not defending AI. I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying, Trav?
Yeah, for sure.
We for sure don't got no business. What I would like to believe is the world would hear a completely prompted song and be like, this is not good. This don't got soul. But I ain't gonna lie. The last motherfucking 18 years, y'all been letting a lot of shit in without no soul, and it's been good. I would like to believe the planet Earth would not drink milk that has lost all its nutritional value. But I ain't gonna lie, since pasteurized milk been a thing, y'all been buying. I would like to believe there's no way nobody would eat McDonald's in 2026. Shout out to McDonald's. But every time I pass by, it's a line. Again, I would like to believe human beings will hear a prompted song on AI and not like it. But historically, y'all have shown me that no different than with the last 18 years, it's been artists who lack soul, who have people writing for them. I don't give a fuck who it is. They are not believable, and it's been doing well. So I understand why the industry think they can move to this. If y'all end up listening to an AI artist, what the fuck I supposed to argue about? It say more about y'all than me. I wouldn't listen to it. I just wouldn't listen to it. I'm not listening to no fake person. They must have some crazy game.
You got fans saying they on the blade.
That's because people talking to
them.
They be in the comments sending these girls money. I'll be like, these niggas is crazy.
How do an AI woman spend money?
No, the dudes sending money to the AI girls.
I know. That's what I'm saying. What do the AI girls? Oh, the pimps get it.
Yeah.
In on this, man.
See?
I got to.
Why you pimp? See? Send her.
You get all of it, too.
Shout out to Miss Leisha Khan. Thank you for the $50. Hey, everybody at the lunch table. G, I have a question about something that irritates me every time I hear it. Why the fuck are some people saying Drake is the biggest hip-hop artist in the world when he's a pop artist and he's not even fucking culture? AI king. That's been my point. Niggas cussed me out, my friends. But they about to come tell me how Tyga shit is all AI. They don't got no soul. I'm like, what the fuck? Trapping and be talking about how great the music is and got something to say about AI. I'm like, nigga.
Trap.
For For real, they really be on. They be like, man, G did. They just did it with J. Cole. I'm like, they just said J. Cole. They was like, G, man, you tripping, man. They do got culture. Well, tell me something you learned culturally about the movement of Fayetteville. 2-6 niggas wild.
That's that question right there is really like, because really, you know, he's not basically giving you Fayetteville, he's giving you a North Carolina, you know what I'm saying, representation of it. So even when he's going back and he's doing songs with Petey Pablo, you know what I'm saying?
That's just what pop artists do.
But that's
Eddie Van Halen playing the big guitar riff on Beat It.
That's bringing back the culture that we all know. We know North Carolina for having though.
That's not.
We know when you think of North Carolina, you think of Petey Pablo. Spin your joint though. That's the first thing you think of.
This is how they able to do it.
He brings
this is how they able to do it. Every time they able to go and do a song and clear a sample, nigga, but man, they bringing back the culture. That's like Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's like Kentucky Fried Chicken. They bringing back the culture. You see, they had motherfucking lady Popeyes up in it. That is not what bringing back the culture is.
That's what he's doing. That's
all intentional marketing ploys.
No,
that's nothing to do
because he could have easily went somewhere else and didn't go to North Carolina and do a North Carolina person. You know what I'm saying?
First off, North Carolina is not of one culture. Like California is not of one culture. That's not how culture works. God,
I'm thinking when you think of North Carolina hip hop culture,
keep beating this dead horse. What's up with these super chats, man?
Fuck, man. We finna have this whole conversation about.
Yeah, y'all about to get another hour of this. Come on, super chats it up. What's up with these super chats? I'm hungry.
Me too.
Good afternoon. I'm starving. Shout out to Cali Chief. Thank you for the $5. The internet is the biggest blade. Tricks all over the place. Good afternoon.
Rap, we got to.
We do.
Hey, Glasses. Hey, Scott. Hey, Coach.
Hey, Miss
Summers. Hey, Miss Summers, before you ask your question, Miss Summers, next time you do anything about Marvel, you gotta have me on the show.
You just on Spider-Man?
Invite to the show because me and G, we just had it out about coming to the show.
No, I'm telling you. Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on with that, but if you do something about Marvel or some shit like that, hey, I'm the comic book dude. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that'll be dope. We'll talk about it when the next Marvel movie comes out. No, so what I wanted to ask, because me and Tyga are having a conversation back and forth, and y'all were talking about the drums and different technology and software that has helped without you. Like, you don't have to have an actual drummer in the studio. You have tools now. But what my opinion is that I think there's a difference between using AI as a tool to, you know what I mean, not cut corners, but make things a little more simple, and then using AI to create a full body of work. Like, you just type in a prompt and it spits out whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like that's cheating. I feel like that's just as bad as ghostwriting. But I do think it's a tool that could be used to assist you to make life easier, same as all the other tools that we have, the internet being an example, the spell check being an example, our cell phones. So how do y'all feel about that?
I mean, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was just telling Kai. I think a drum machine, you prompt a drum machine through pads or through software. Like, the confusion is you're not prompting it. You're not playing the drum, so you're prompting it. When you use a plug-in to emulate actual analog equipment, like, I'm not here to make a case, Ms. Hummus, for AI. I'm telling you, Black people for sure need to be very up on technology because it's our great chance, right? So it's all prompting, right? All we're saying is you're prompting keys, right? You're prompting pads. Like when somebody says, no, you programming it. Programming is prompting, Dre Taylor. That's what prompting is. I'm telling you, like, as somebody who, from drum machines.
When you say prompting, when you say prompting, are you talking about prompting for specific things? Or are you saying prompting as in you could type in a whole, this is what I want, this is what I want you to do, this is what I want it to sound like, and it just spits out a body of work?
But even in that concept, to think you're going to get something that people can enjoy by just saying, hey, make this song, you probably never seen AI. That's like thinking you're going to get a drum machine and just be able to play drums.
But there are artists charting right now that are 100% AI.
Yeah, but
so that's where I think we draw the line and make a difference.
Yeah, but even when you're saying that, you're not drawing a line. You're not the person that could set the line. right? Because then at that point, it's to the mercy of you knowing that somebody's using AI or your belief of it. And I find it strange that you drawing a line specifically with two black men, as if they are
I'm
two guys that actually
no,
use AI.
Gee, I'm talking about broad that picture. I'm not talking about specifically these two. What I'm trying to say is, yes, we should learn.
Drawn against.
What now?
Give me the third person.
What third person? I'm talking about us as you just said that we as a culture need to use this technology. That's what you said.
Yes.
And I agree with that because I make my thumbnails with AI. I'm not going to sit up here and say I don't. I ain't got time to create a whole ass thumbnail. But what I'm saying is it should be used as a tool. Like you can use AI as a tool, same way you did with the internet, same way, like I said before, same way you did with spell check, same way you do with a lot of things. My problem and my issue is you passing off a body of work that you didn't do anything. Like you're passing off a body of work
but when you said that
was created just from you creating prompts, not helping or assisting.
But when I'm telling you that
body of work.
But listen, Ms. Hummus, that's not how it works. Like I hear what everybody said, but it don't. But it don't work that way. Like you can't just prompt a body of work and it's gonna come out like that.
Okay, so where does educate me in the chat. If that's the case, where do these like AI artists that are completely AI, they're stealing from other artists, where do they come from?
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
It's not like there's a right.
I don't want to make this a defense of AI. What do you consider sample drums?
I consider it a tool. It is a convenience that makes
like how you just reference AI as stealing somebody's music. What do you consider sample drugs? You feel like that's stealing music?
No, because this is the problem right now. Y'all are having all different conversations.
Completely agree.
Let me ask you this. Is it a problem if Timberland goes into the studio, and yes, they are stealing music because Fat Quo has had over 120 songs sold that he just found out about recently, so that is happening. If Timberland goes into a studio and types his prompts, and they produce a complete body of work, and then you put your little avatar in there that's going to recite said work, is that art? No.
But when you saying that again, this is the same argument people made about hip hop. Like hip hop took years for people to even respect. People still to this day don't respect the art of hip hop because of the things you're saying. So again,
the people who respect hip hop are the people who are supposed to respect hip hop. If you don't respect hip hop, you do not belong in this culture. That's fact. And that's why we need gatekeepers. Yes or no?
I'm telling you, you can have somebody. Okay, here's somebody that is a gatekeeper, right? This is me. You're asking me, should you like a song that somebody prompted the whole idea? I'm asking you, is it a good song?
No, it has no soul. It comes from a computer. The entire song is from a computer.
So hold on. I can keep rewind. I tell coaches all the time, Frank Ocean don't have no soul.
But the song has personality.
You're doing whataboutism and you're not answering my question. Okay, I'm going to ask. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
This is not what about. Here's a fact. Here's a fact that I can name singers, right, that sing with no soul. Their music don't have no soul. I've been making this argument before AI was a thing.
And do we flock to them? That's why nobody wants to listen to J. Cole.
They are some of the biggest artists in the world.
From us?
Yes.
No,
yes, Kanye is huge.
No,
Kanye is not a huge artist.
No. Serious question. No, not with the culture anymore. Look at his audience. Go back and look at the footage from Kanye's concert and tell me how many of us you see in there.
If it's thousands of people, it's gonna be black people and everybody else in.
No, it's not mostly black people. What is the majority? What is the majority of the audience? Ain't no way.
Listen, I'm telling you again, this is a bad argument. I'm not saying it. I'm not trying to make a case for AI. What I'm telling you is it's as much as a tool as any other tool. Can it be misused? Can somebody prompt a whole song? I'm sure. But the real question is, why would you like a whole song prompted by AI.
Negro, you don't.
That's not a point because then we don't have no argument then, Miss Hummus,
Close
because
it down. I'm about to go do something.
Let me ask you something real quick. Let me ask all of y'all something real quick, just real quick, and I'm gonna hang up because I know we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
When you see a performer on stage and they have a live band, do you not appreciate it more than someone like having a DJ and all of its like background? Like,
no,
we appreciate that as a culture. We're like, oh, they had a live drummer, and you know what I mean? Like they were playing live guitars. That's something we appreciate.
Miss Hummus, that's a
we
good
miss.
question. I just started appreciating it now. I used to hate live bands. I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to hate them, but I just started appreciating them probably this year, which is crazy.
And you know why you feel like that, Miss Hummus, too? Because the truth is also you don't really see good DJs.
No,
like you rarely see the great artistic merit of a great DJ because now DJing has been made with computers and anybody can do it. So if you see a really great DJ, he's as good as a really good live band.
Yes, I agree.
But again, some people would not consider that person a musician or an artist. So I don't want us to become those people. I think we should judge art appropriately based off what is happening, not about how it's made, because other than that, we be condemning hip-hop. That's the thing that we stand on in the first place.
Glasses, listen to me, because you don't never listen to me initially. Then you go back and think about it, and you're like, oh, okay, we agree with each other. What I'm telling you is, I think, and the chat thinks, it's okay to use AI if it's used as a tool. If you use it for prompts, even on YouTube, even for anything, you can create an algorithm. Algorithm is AI. It's a tool. But me and others, if you are using AI as the only creative thing that produces a work of quote unquote art, that's not music. That's not art. And that's why it has no soul.
I think we're saying the same thing. And I'm telling you, music has not had soul for about, I don't know, 18 years. You gotta
stop using music, and you gotta stop saying y'all. Because that's a broad.
It doesn't start with AI. Like you can have AI music with soul.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can, because at that point you cannot introduce pieces of soul into it.
No. A computer cannot make a record have soul. Just like, you know what? Hold on. You always say this. There's a difference between Mexican food made at home and Taco Bell, right? One is made with heart and soul, and one is pumped out. One is kind of like a factory sold, and it's made from artificial products and things that are not good for you. But then you can go to a Latino's house and they cook it from scratch. That is soul. It's the same thing, Glasses. You use
a bunch of people who don't know the first thing about soul, Miss Hummus.
Well, we shouldn't be. This is the whole problem with the culture right now. Why are we so concerned with numbers and people and all those people? The real people of hip hop, we know better. Our culture, our people, we know better.
No,
and that's the problem when people start. Yes, we do.
I know better.
Nah, you tripping right now. You bugging right now.
All right, Miss Hummus. Hey, thank you, Miss Hummus. Appreciate you.
Listen, I think if you like it, that's kind of your thing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. But there's tons of music out without no soul. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. They are using rhinoceros ankles in that burrito. I'm trying to tell, Coach.
That nigga really likes it.
Shout out to Whip Holland. Thank you for the $2. Gee, love you to death, my nigga, but you are ever wrong. I've been wrong before. Shout out to Latrice Gaskin. Thank you for the $2. You know what to do. Hey, y'all. You know what to do. That's how all the Baltimore people talk. You know what to do.
Exactly how they talk. That's exactly how they talk.
You know what to do. Shout out to Intrepid. Shout out to all my boys from Baltimore. Silver Star, what's the deal? Shout out to Wolf Holland. Thank you for the $2. Hip Hop Celebration. Get the traditions going, my man.
You got to get some traditions.
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. Use Kocha instead of Kucha.
Coochie.
Is it Kucha?
They talking about? Are they
Was it
trying to say
Coochie? Oh, I like how you spelled that. That look French. Is that how you spelled that? Coochie, like French like that? That's kind of French.
Coochie? Oh, Coochie. Oh, Coochie.
Coochie.
I actually like Coochie.
Oh, that's kind of French.
Yeah. Hey, girl, let me get some Coochie.
Sound special.
Yeah, give me some of that Coochie. I think only certain women can have the Coochie though.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the
pussy.
$5. Nah, G, some of these folks come out the butt. Damn. Shout out to Fatima. Thank you for the $5. Please subscribe to the Lunch Hour Clips. Right there, y'all see the Lunch Hour Clips. Get the clip notification first. Y'all heard Fatima. Subscribe to the clips. Shout out to Tammy Dunn. Thank you for the $1. Breezy, thank you for the $2. Typo. Use chocha instead. We say chocha sometimes.
I actually like Coochie better. Coochie better.
Like Coochie. I think I'm gonna run with
that's
that.
That's the one you have slow sex with.
Coochie.
Coochie is slow sex.
Man, Coochie. Bro, what's up with that Coochie?
Some wine. And
I don't know if she can even feel disrespected.
There's some grinding.
Shout out to Cash. Thank you for the gold coin. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. So G and Coach gonna go through this whole episode and act like the Lakers ain't just became the most racist sports organization. How we feeling, fellas?
I've been waiting for that. I almost came in on that, but G was already doing his thing.
Since when was they not?
Hey, the Trumpston took over. The Trumpston took over the goddamn Lakers.
When is they not? But when is, bro? What is we talking about?
All right, man, I'm just saying, y'all. You know y'all the Trumps now. Y'all done let Trump infiltrate the Lakers.
Shout out to Wolf Howlands. Thank you for the $5. AI is inevitable. Coach, get that dick off your mind.
What?
DK, how you know that was dick? You said DK. We don't know what that is.
Coach, thank you for the $5. Coach, how you not like the word pussy? You must have had some bad.
Nah, you know what? I had a lot of good pussy in my day.
Shout out to Bev Pointer. Thank you for the gold coin.
It's been mostly good.
Shout out to Scooby. Thank you for the $2. I'm an instrumentalist, bro. Kai was going bad. He was like, nigga, hold up, fool.
I was tight.
Shout out to Kai. Thank you for the $2. Get an NPC and figure out some shit. Done.
Let me rephrase. I don't want to say a lot of good pussy. That was crazy.
That was hella crazy. Shout out to Nick. Thank you for the 6-month membership. All love to the table and the West. If Coach Cuz had a Lionel Richie curl, he'd look like Macy Gray. West up.
What?
That Nick?
Yep.
That sounds like some Nick shit.
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. I saw Jazzy Jeff live and he blew my mind. Jeff is the truth.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get Head to make a DJ set like that. Like, man, make a set. Put the art on.
Nigga, if I had a Lionel Richie fro, I look like Lionel Richie.
Shout out to Miss Leisha Cub. Thank you for the $5. G, Scarface performed with a live band. It was amazing. I saw that too. He's dope.
Lone Star, not sorry.
Listen, No Ceilings Live to Lunch Hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. on the East Coast time. Glad y'all stopped by today. Hopefully we got you through your lunch break. We fed your mind that good soul food for thought. Go hit that like button on YouTube, Twitter, retweet this link, Facebook, share this post. We do the stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. New podcast dropping today. Look for it. It's there. iHeart Podcast, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart, and our sponsor, King.
Meals by Manny.
This weekend, the Soul Bowls are back.
Oh, shit. The Soul Bowls are back.
Get your meal from Manny this weekend. Mealsbymanny.com. Much love. We will see y'all Friday. Lamont Ragland, thank you for the $2. Does you think and Dot have bars for game? I think Dot got bars for anybody, but he not going to diss game.
Nah. Yo,
it's not how it's happening, bro.
Before we go,
I don't think, like I said, I see all this shit, but fuck all that.
Y'all can hear me? Before we go real quick, big shout out to Squishy. I mean, hope Pops.
Shout out to the Squishter, man. Yeah. She came in for a minute. We missed Squish.
Squish did come up.
I have not seen Squishy. Hope your Pops get better. You know what I mean? I know you're over there taking care of
okay, Squish.
Yeah.
All right, man.
The Squishter.
The Squishy. Right.
The squishiest one. Where they can find you at? Where they can find you at, Coach?
Wolfpack _prime. I forgot and shit. And Coach 5151 on X.
We got to do Coach's first shit today.
What's that on X?
Okay, look, shout out to everybody in the table that got a Twitter. Hop on Twitter at, you want to do it in 30 minutes?
Right now?
Yeah.
We're going to do
an hour, something like that.
Our first, you say who?
Whatever, just let me know.
We're going to do our very first spaces with Coach.
They call it onboarding.
Onboarding. We're going to onboard Coach to the damn
Twitter.
So y'all can follow Coach.
On board sound crazy.
No,
That's
don't
what
get
it's
that
called.
dick off your
That's
mind.
what
Coach.
it's called. No, where is that? Where is
That dick off your mind. That's our new thing. Get that dick off your mind.
That's crazy.
But anyway, Trap, where's the podcast at, brother?
Yo, go. I need a bunch of y'all right now, man. Go over to ADHD Network 718 on YouTube. Go subscribe. Gatekeepers episode will be coming out probably tomorrow or something like that. But I need y'all to go subscribe. We need to get some more subscribers up on that. We're gonna start going live on there too. So just go follow, go subscribe, please.
Where they can find you at, King?
He's just high on Instagram and all
All the time.
platforms.
And he's just high too, man. Much love. See y'all Friday.
Hey,
Easy.
Coach Chaos 5151. Hey, Lakers, I'll be back. I'll be back.
Twitter
Hold on,
in 22
One
minutes.
On X.
One more
Twitter,
thing.
yeah, whatever.
X.
it goes.
Yo,
Twitter
man.
X.
Yo, we enjoyed your career, Russell Westbrook. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did he retire?
Yeah, he retired today.
Oh, man.
Retirement.
Russ. Oh,
Yes,
man.
yes.
We'll see y'all
Top 10.
Friday.
Top
Much
10,
love,
top
much
10.
love to Russell Westbrook.
Man, Russ. Hey, I'll be back, Lakers, when y'all start liking niggas again.